Hi. Day 183. Oh god, how is it getting so close to 200 already? How the fuck are we at 200 already? I said 16, not 15. Oh my god, bits. We'll take another screenshot. Wait, that's not the screenshot I need. This is the screenshot I need. Yeah. Look at that timing. 16 minutes at 8:44. 9. Euland is live. Hi, Air. Hi, Bits. It already changed to 9 a.m. literally like 30 seconds earlier. Oh, your clock's fast then. And I know your clock is fast because I synced my clock 10 minutes ago. Hi, love. Oh my god, Freya's up. That means the kids are like asleep today or something. One day you'll just be on time. Hi, Fracta. What is this? Oh. This is Super Smash Bros. Is this the most iconic Smash Bros map? Where is it? Really? I feel like this is. Alright, I need to go back. I can't wait to have faces, guys. I always have them turned off because they're on both my hands and I get weird like face things. But I cannot wait to have faces. Nah, I just didn't nap. Oh no, you're gonna crash within the hour. It is. I agree. I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, hi, Logitech. All right, stretches. Community challenge 25% complete. Yesterday was busy as heck. We did Star Wars, and we did Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate has been hilarious because the last 3 streams, Cora's been titling her streams, we're gonna get to Moonrise Towers today, and underestimating just how fucking big Baldur's Gate is, and we ain't even seen Moonrise Towers. Hi, Lost One. These. I went to the store yesterday. Here's my problem with the grocery store. I like going late when nobody's fucking there. But, like, everything's out of stock when I go late. So I went at, like, 7:30 yesterday. They didn't have cinnamon swirl bagels. They didn't have vanilla yogurt. And I'm just like, man, I fucking hate this. Hi, honey. And then I was weak again and bought cookies again. Imagine paying taxes. They know what they want. They want a government-funded beach day. And they know how to get it. And a bits in a bikini. Exactly. But to get that, oh, you gotta pay taxes. No. You land in a micro bikini? Probably do that someday. I like dressing up in cute outfits. I have no idea what a micro bikini is. I recently heard of it. It's just a bikini that's really small. So, like, for the bottom, it'd be string until you get to, like, here, and then it's just barely covering the bits. Hi, Wrath. In the front, it'd be, like, you'd see a lot of under boob, side boob, but, like, just the nipple is covered by the bikini. It does not leave much for the imagination. Ow. I was watching Meow Me's before I went live. And somebody showed up in her chat that had like a ridiculously long name. And they were like, if you can pronounce my name correctly, I'll subscribe. And Meow Me's just went, nope, not even gonna try. Your name's dumb. And I was like, oh, that's so fucking based. Alright, the planking part. My daughter was introduced to the Minions movie the other day. She's obsessed. Total zombie mode. Hi, Shere Khan. On one hand, Freya, it's like, oh no, Minions. But on the other hand, it's like, you know, it's probably a nice break. Oh god, I just missed 8:30. Gotta wait a little bit. Oh. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Okay. That's close enough. 9. No sub 10 walking start today. No sub 10 walking start today. I have not watched a single one of the Minions movies. I just hate them because of Facebook moms. But, like, I'm wondering, are they, like, not even that bad? Like, Hotel Transylvania. Hotel Transylvania looks so... I've always thought it was so cringe because of its fan base. But then I see clips of it and I'm like, damn, this animation is really good. Neither have I. It's a cute movie. Hotel Transylvania or Minions? 25 seconds. 20. Both? Yeah. 15. Ow. Why is it harder today? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright. Well. Hi, Icy Fire. I wish you all a day. I wish you a fast workday. Okay. We good here? Yeah. I fucked up. Yesterday I recorded the final zone of Endwalker Final Fantasy. And then I realized I just forgot a zone. I woke up this morning going, wait a minute, I forgot the 5th zone. Oh. But yeah, this here is the 4th zone? I need to do the 5th zone still. I did the big one. And I was like, I've done it. I've done all of the expansion zones. Oh, I want a drink. Hi, Kodiak. Hi, Kersey. I'm trying to be better about watching the stream chat in OBS, because I don't see like the channel point things or a few other things. Let's see. Is there anybody who said something? Nope. So yesterday was busy. We did Star Wars for day 2 with non-dairy. And then we did Baldur's. Star Wars started a little late because non-dairy had a bit of an ice-related accident. I'm not gonna talk about it unless they show up and they want to. But we basically finished that zone. I'm technically at the very end, and then it was like, whoa, wait. Did that just loop disgustingly? I might need to re-upload this one. There's no way it looped that badly. I think it did, and I need to go fix it. God damn it. That makes me really sad. It's not the worst re-upload, though. It'll just be like, I need to fix that wave file. And then, no, that's basically all the editing over again. Ugh. I saved the raw files and the edited MP4, but I don't save project files. And saving the project file would be a little nice in this situation. Hi, Juice. Anyway, so we're leveling in Star Wars. We're at the end of the zone. Hi, Global. I had to leave early to go to the grocery store. Although I don't think it was actually early. Of the two classes I've played to about level 20, I like the fucking Sentinel / Marauder. It has a simple system. You have 12 focus, which is basically like little dots of... Oh, there's chairs above me. Ew. They're basically resource pips, right? Your filler attack gives you 2. Your spender attack uses 3. You've got a 9-second cooldown that gives you 6. And you have a 12-second cooldown that just hits fucking hard. And so it's like, keep the 2 cooldowns rolling, and other than that, it's just build or spender. It's very simple. It's very like, oh, this is kind of nice. And then so far I've gotten a cooldown that like makes my abilities go out 30% faster. And so like every now and then I can just fucking go zoom mode and attack real fast. And it's like, this is cool. The other one I was playing, the Scoundrel. The Scoundrel and the Operative are literally my favorite classes, but they just don't feel as nice at our level. Your movement gives you 3. The movement does give you 3, but that's not going to be in your standard rotation, because you can't use it when you're like melee range. But yes, the movement does give 3. You know, I'm wondering if the Scoundrel / Operative will stay my favorite. Because now that I think about it, I don't like their heat energy bar. So I'm wondering if when I play Shadow / Assassin, if I'll just be like, this is way better. God, I'm so scared about the movement. Not the movement, the music clipping again. I'm like, I need to hear it. I need to hear it clip again. I need to know that that wasn't a lag spike and the music really did just sound that bad or something. Today is Thursday. There used to be WoW Raid on Thursdays. I don't think there will be anymore. Because I'm pretty sure they're full clearing on Tuesday, if they go. But, like, I'm also just checked out. I'm done with WoW for now. Maybe next patch I'll go back for, like, less time. I'll go back for a month. I was having a lot of fun with Trooper yesterday. So, I don't know anything about Trooper. I have played Bounty Hunter. I have played Mercenary. And so I know they also have the heat meter that the Smuggler and Agent... God damn it, that sounds so bad. Okay. Why is it doing that? I need to investigate. Here's what's really crazy. I'm pretty sure it's not even an error in the sound file clipping. I'm pretty sure that's just an editing where they're not pushed up right against each other. Because I'm pretty sure it's like 3 files. I'm pretty sure it's like a 1.5 minute song that I looped pretty well. And I stuck it together 3 times so that when I add it to the video, I'm not adding 1.5 minutes at a time. And I'm pretty sure between the, like, 5 minutes, there's a small gap. You see that company who made the VR gloves that made a thing for Quest controllers? That have finger tracking like Knuckles, also high? No, I didn't at all. I got Big Gun, me bring da boom. Hell yeah. Yeah, it was so weird, Lost One. before they did the whole, like, class shenanigans, certain classes just had special weapons. So, if you went Jedi Knight, which went to Warden or Sentinel, Warden had 1 lightsaber, Sentinel had 2. If you went Consular, you went Sage or Shadow. Sage had 1 lightsaber, Shadow had the double. And it was the same thing for the Sith side. Juggernaut Marauder, 1, 2. Sorcerer Assassin, 1 double. But then you got to the 8, like, non-Jedi classes, non-Force classes. The Trooper went Commando, or I always forget the other one. You might know. Commando or the other spec. The other spec, I'm pretty sure, just has a rifle. And then Commando has the fucking minigun. Hi, Jan. Hi, Smug. The Scoundrel and Gunslinger, I'm pretty sure the Scoundrel has a rifle, and the Gunslinger has dual pistols. For Mercenaries, Mercenary has 2 pistols, and I'm pretty sure the Power Tech has a rifle. They might only have 1 pistol. I don't remember. And then the Agent had Operative and Sniper. Operative has rifle. Sniper has just fucking sniper rifle. So, like, there was just this, like, 1 class gets a sniper rifle, 1 class gets a minigun. I remember, I leveled the Gunslinger up. I think I've done that this whole storyline. Or, no, I didn't. I think I only got to, like, level 40. And I just always, for some reason, I think I finished it. I fucking hated Sniper and Gunslinger gameplay. Because a lot of the time you have to be, like, sitting behind a barrier. And it's so annoying. Today is Thursday, so we'll nap, we'll do Star Wars, I'll fix this video, and then I'll do the actual final zone of Final Fantasy. Because I still have 1 to do, apparently. I can't believe I forgot a zone. It's not even like a bad or forgettable zone. It's literally one of the best zones in Final Fantasy, and I just completely forgot about it. I was talking, when I was recording this one, I was in Zoe's chat talking to them about it. And they were like, that is the worst zone and so forgettable. And it's like, I think this zone is great. I think it's actually very amazing for a zone. It's just everything else in Endwalker was so good that it's like, yeah, this one is kind of forgettable. God, I hate that audio cut so much. How did I do that? How the heck did I do that? I cannot express how mad I am about it. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play a lot of Star Wars on my own this weekend. If Non-Dairy shows up, or like if Lost One and Zuby both show up, I might level those characters. But other than that, I'll probably just like level myself a ton on like a 3rd character. I've started the Scoundrel. I'll probably do a bunch of that on my open days like Saturday. And I'll just hang in the Discord, so we will see. We will see when we get there. I didn't prepare much news for today because I woke up to my alarm. I went to bed at like 3, and then I was like, I'll probably wake up in 3 hours, maybe 4, and then it'll give me plenty of time to like do my PSO dailies, watch some videos, see what's new in the world, and go live. Nope, just slept like a fucking... I don't know what to say. I slept like... But I slept well and longer than usual. And I woke up to my alarm and it was just like, oh shit, time to go. I haven't seen anything about it, but apparently Ubisoft is in... People are a little upset with them because their CEO said gamers need to get used to not owning games and just paying a subscription. And it was just like, huh. I don't think people are going to be happy with that. I don't know, what do you guys think about just like not owning games and just always being a subscription? There's like an event going off right here as I'm walking through it, and this fucking warrior and dancer just ran right through me and started like fucking all the abilities. Piracy isn't illegal. Who is the guy who is unironically the sin of greed? These people playing the game. I don't have a problem with people playing the game. What I do have a problem with is when I'm like fucking RP walking here and people are like, I gotta jump in your view. What's going on? Huh? What do you do? He got fired from EA for too much greed? I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name. Not everyone can have the internet. Fuck Ubisoft. Yeah, I'm okay with games having a subscription. When it's like, although Star Wars is a fucking really bad version of this, I'm not against a game being free to play and then having a subscription that like lets you more play the game. If buying isn't owning, pirating isn't stealing. That I do agree with. I don't know, I really like subscription in games. Because with subscription, it's like, that's all the money they need. Now, that's not all the money they want, but like, World of Warcraft back in the day, before it had a game shop, their subscription and their paid services paid for everything. Oh boy, can't wait to play Final Fantasy. Hi, Nick. Is that the cute and adorable Euland I see? The only company that sends subscriptions right, in my opinion, is Naughty for Trackmania. Subscribe to Yebly for... Okay. Rift. Rift, who I think was published by Bluehole, they had a really good subscription model back in the day. So they used to be subscription, and then they went free to play. And their subscription model was like pretty nice. It was like nothing was connected to power. Nothing was connected to like egregious things like you can hide your helmet. But it was things like your mounts move 10% faster. I think you got more of a material drop chance, but it was small. I think you got an extra, like, player housing. Euland, when they add subscription to car seat heaters. Wow, this is awesome. No, that's not awesome. I mean, here's the thing. Games need to make money. They're not cheap. They need to make money at the end of the day. And, like, I don't want to feel bad about the money I'm paying. Cosmetic is horrible. Things that affect gameplay are small. I mean, so, okay. I think cosmetic is horrible when it's like all the best things go into paid cosmetics. So, for an example, the World of Warcraft game shop has mounts on the store. All of those mounts are really high effort. They're very visually good looking. You can tell they have a lot of effort put into them. So which do you think a developer wants a player to want more? The mount that costs $25 on the store? Or the actual difficult achievement that players like, that's like, you know, you got this rank in Battlegrounds or whatever, that took like 100 hours of gameplay to get. The developer wants you to care about the game store mount more. Because if you get that one, they get $25. If you get the ranked Battleground mount, they don't get anything for that. I like watching you and Zori because of the cute avatars. Hell yeah. That's why I'm a little, like... Because I used to also say, paid services should all be cosmetic. And, like... I don't think it should, like, there should be no cosmetics in the store. But it's frustrating. It's so frustrating when it's like, here's this mount that is a very difficult achievement that requires multiple achievements to get this, like, overall achievement. You have to spend multiple weeks in a raid, and it's a recolor. Also, the game shop just added this really new unique mount for $25. That shit sucks. That shit is so like, wow, the game is fucking dead. At the same time, obviously it shouldn't be like, hey, just buy mythic level best tier gear from the store. Why raid when you can just fucking get what you need? Like, that's not okay. Fuck that. It's just... That's why I like subscriptions. Now, I do think $15 a month is a little high. I don't know why there aren't more MMOs that are like a $5 subscription. It kind of seems like they go $15 or bust. And it's like, you don't have to be the level of fucking World of Warcraft or Final Fantasy. Just have like a $5 subscription. 15 is so weird to me. I don't know. When a game gets fully funded from a subscription, problem's fucking solved. They can make a good game. They can keep the coolest shit, the coolest mounts, out of the shop. Because people don't like the fucking cash shop. They can just make a good game. But we don't see anybody doing that. The problem is, and of course nobody's going to do that, because while a developer might want to do that, investors don't. Despite how opinionated every gamer is on this subject, they're all fucking trash and don't know how to vote with their wallet. So, like, Apex Legends. Apex Legends just added a collaboration with Final Fantasy. And loot boxes cost like $240 or something? Bits knows more about this than I do. The The microtransactions in Apex is really, really bad right now. And you know what? Apex Legends was Steam's top earner this year. Almost $300 to complete the entire event? Yeah. And it's working. And Apex Legends has been the top earner for Steam. What the fuck, man? And people buy that shit every time then complain. It sucks. It sucks, because, like, you don't hear anybody complaining about this. Or you don't hear anybody not complaining about this. Everybody's like, dude, what the fuck? Apex Legends. What the fuck? They're so greedy. What the fuck? And then it's working. So it's like, okay. Are we... this is about the FF event? Yeah. Yeah, which I don't even think looks that good. The fucking girl in the Aerith costume is just like, ugh. That don't really look like Aerith. Hi, Feet Chan. What's the worst pain you ever felt while gaming? Me breaking my glass table while playing, losing Apex Legends? Yeah, don't look great. I think the FF event is good gameplay-wise. Normie's weird chat. I don't care for the cosmetics. The worst pain I ever felt while gaming? It probably would have been when I pinched my sciatic nerve in my butt back here. When that happens, it's okay to, like, not move, and, like, I can sit on it and be fine. But the moment I use these muscles at all, it, like, squeezes the inflamed nerve and hurts so bad. So I'd be like, you know, I'd just be sitting at my computer gaming, and I would, like, go to shift positions or to, like, get up and get a drink, and it's just, like, shooting pain that goes down my leg and up my back. And, then I have to think, okay, how do I get up without flexing my right leg at all? Okay, no pinching Yulin's butt, only spanked noted. It's the nerve that gets pinched specifically. The butt cheeks, like the actual cushion there, that's fine, that's golden. It's the nerve, like, deep inside that's just like, oh god, And honestly, that would only happen because I was so sedentary. That hasn't happened, like, ever since we started exercising. And before then, it was like, you know, once every 6 months, it has like a flare-up or something. I'm sorry to hear that, Ewan. I mean, it was my fault for not exercising. Just roll around. That's how I would, like, manage to, like, get out of bed. I would, like, fucking roll out of bed. Chew. That's the worst pain I've ever felt while gaming specifically. The worst pain I've ever felt was when I would have broken my finger. If anybody knows what bocce ball is, think of like 5-pound marbles that you roll in a bowling alley that has grass instead of wood in your backyard. And I was picking one of these 5-pound marbles up, and somebody rolled one that sandwiched my finger. And my ring finger on my right hand, the fingertip, you know, most fingertips are like a point. Mine's split. So I had like a Y shape for my fingertip. That hurt a lot. The nail died and fell off, and that finger was in a splint. And now that fingertip is like, instead of just going back to exactly how it was before, it kind of just filled in. So now I have a fingertip that's like twice as wide as the others. Is any consolation when I had my arm broken recently taken out of the cast? I was forced to sleep in a really bad position because I had this small chance of re-breaking it because it was so frail. That sucks. That is a weird thing to me, though, that you just did, Fracta. When people are like, if it makes you feel better, or if it's any consolation. And I think the idea is, oh, you went through this pain, and so I share in this pain, and that makes you feel better because, like, this is something we share an experience with. But to me, it always just comes off as, hey, if it makes you feel better, I felt bad also. And I'm like, I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want anyone to have felt bad. If it makes you feel better, I broke my leg and was in excruciating pain before. It's like, no, that doesn't make me feel better at all. We're getting through this zone. We've got 2 more sections to the walk. The lower section and the inner section. I told you, Yulin, not to finger the androids. Now you're lying about how you broke it. Listen, Feet-chan. If I was fisting androids, that would have broken the entire hand and wrist. This was clearly the way it broke. 2 forces splitting a bone. I'd fist the androids. I'd break every bone in my hands to do it. And I'd thank them for it. You know, it's really funny. I'd fist A2. I fucking hated Nier Automata. Nier Automata at first. I hated it so much because I hadn't played the game. Hi, Fausto. Yo, hand spaghetti. I didn't know anything about the game. But I followed a lot of cosplay girls. And fucking every cosplayer was doing 2B cosplay. Of course they were. Because it's not that difficult to cosplay. It was popular. And the character was very pretty. It was a very sexualized character, right? So it's like literally the perfect character to cosplay. And so every fucking cosplayer was doing 2B. And when I don't know about something and I start seeing it show up a lot in my usual stuff, I don't like something. This happened with Yoko Littner. This happened with 2B. This happened with Diva. I'm trying to think if there's another one. A2 is just mommy. I can't remember if there's another one. Mikasa. This happened with Mikasa. I just see them a lot and I'm like, I don't like this. Oh, 02 from Darling in the Franxx. When I haven't seen this thing and I just start seeing it over and over and over again, I'm like, I fucking hate this. Go away. And so because of cosplay girls, I fucking hated 2B. And then I watched, I think it was Proxy who I watched play it first. He played some Nier Automata. And I was like, oh, this game is kind of good. I don't dislike 2B now. I mean, lots of people use the words you'll never understand because it never happened to you. It might sound dickish for me to say it, but I wish to say I understand the experience. Anybody that says you'll never understand because it never happened to you, I look at as an idiot. I just think it's dumb if you believe that. And I'm not saying you do, Fracta. But it's like, people learn in various methods, right? There's people that learn by reading and watching. There's people that learn by, like, they need to see it happen to learn. There's people that can learn just by watching stuff happen to others. So if you see somebody break their arm, and you see them crying and being in excruciating pain, I think it's a little unreasonable to think the person who didn't break their arm is going to be like, it's not that bad. I wouldn't cry if I broke my arm. I need to experience it to know it hurts. Fucking what? No. You can learn by watching other people experience things. People learn in different ways. And so, I get that they're more referring to, like, less one-to-one events, like, not so much breaking your arm, but, like, going through a difficult time, right? Like, let's say somebody's never had pets, and their friend has a dog, and then at the age of 12, that dog dies, right? They might be like, you've never lost a pet, so you don't know what it's like. But, like, at the same time, I still think that's kind of dumb. I think the person who never had pets would be like, no, I saw how much you cared for that dog. I saw how it affected you when the dog passed away. I absolutely learned how much it hurt. Not gonna lie, I would rather have broken my wrist when I was a kid than I have a hairline fracture. A break, boom, it's broke. A fracture is just hanging on, hitting all the nerves. Oh my god, my mother thought I was just being dramatic until she saw my hand flopping around. Fun fact though, this isn't gonna be a fun fact at all. When I broke it, I didn't feel pain immediately. Adrenaline kicked in, but as soon as I woke up from getting the arm replaced, the pain fucking kicked my ass. Oof. Yeesh. Yeah, the only bone I've ever broken was that fingertip. Everything else has just been bruises for me. I remember my left hand getting hit by a baseball, and that hurt like shit. Has there ever been any physical pain? I remember it being pretty rough when I had my wisdom teeth pulled out. And I remember one time I had the stomach flu, and that felt really bad. But that was a mixture of, like, pain and just, like, ugh. I had some pretty bad headaches, but I've never had something that's so painful that my body's like, you need to not feel pain to survive and get through this, dude. Hi, Zuby. What level are you up to on your other Star Wars character? Vasto, did you sleep? $43? Oh, yeah. I'm sad, Zuby. I messed up this video. And the auto has a bad cut in it, and I need to re-upload it. Hi, Louie. How's the walking going? The walking is going good. The video I fucked up on, so I need to re-upload it. Man, the rest of this week and next week is a busy time to be a fan of Counter-Strike. Hell yeah. It's good to be busy when it's game-related. It's alright, I'll be lurking. I'll still be watching, just lurk a bit. Lots of love, you guys. Prakta, I'm gonna bonk you. It's not alright. Because you think it's even an issue of it being alright or not to be alert. You don't need to tell me when you're coming and going. You can just start lurking. Like, never apologize to streamer. Never ask for them permission to do things. Just go lurk. Yeah, fuck you, Ian. Yeah, fuck me, I'm streaming. So, like, don't give a shit about me. That's everyone's opinion on the anime games. Nier Automaton for the gameplay, Devil May Cry, Final Fantasy, Bayonetta for the cheesy lines. Maybe Resident Evil before Vampire Mom EGF. Only play it first because it's a scary game, that's it. Yeah, fuck you. My favorite thing with Devil May Cry, P-chan, is, is Devil May Cry 5 came out, and every streamer was playing it. All of them were just like, oh, it's the new game, it's the meta, I gotta play it. And like, a lot of them were Devil May Cry fans, and they were just like, oh my god, guys, this is so significant, because they have been hinting at this since Devil May Cry 2. Oh my god. And then there were a lot of them that were just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. But it's, you know, I'm having fun in this game. Wee! But then there were the streamers that were like, I'm not having fun. Hi, Jack. I'm not having fun. I just want to fucking, you know, do the meta and stream or whatever. And gasp, I finally hit 2 digits here. Hell yeah. There was one clip of a streamer who just fucking hated Devil May Cry. He's just not having a good time. And he gets to the part where he unlocks the fedora. And he goes, he just goes like, dude, hi Bits Tricks, what treadmill are you using? Like a Nordic track or something? I don't know. It's a standard one with like a console and bars in front of it. This streamer though, he's playing Devil May Cry 5. And he goes, I just don't understand what's going on in this game, dude. It's just so crazy, and I just don't understand. And then like, Dante literally gets the fedora and starts like dancing to Michael Jackson. Like, this is his weapon unlock. He's dancing to Michael Jackson with a fedora. And this guy just fucking throws his headset off and he goes, what the fuck is this game, dude? And he walks off stream. It's so funny. Was driving standing pallet jack at an old job, took a turn, and my jack turn just slipped into a metal sign pinning me. First time I ever bruised my ribs, did not like. Oh god. Not gonna lie, I don't get your question. Turns out the floors had been waxed earlier on, but we weren't told. Yeah, you probably need to tell people that. Is that a bits alt? Is that allowed? I lost my bits. What brand panties you wearing? So of the 2 pairs that I have, no, I have 3 pairs. 2 of them were just from Amazon. I don't know what brand they are. The first pair I got was Fortuitous Foss brand panties. Those were from his merch store. You can't get them anymore. Hi, Stencil. Hey, this is where I stopped at Endwalker. I should get back to that. You should, Stencil. Especially since the next 2 zones are going to be very spoiler heavy. You need to finish those 2 zones by the time you come back tomorrow. My alt is not even close to my name. I mean, I did end up getting the number of my hot manager, so... Oh my god, Freya. He was very concerned for me. That's good. Shit, I was just gonna say something. Maybe I'll remind myself. Oh, alts. Alt names. Back in Elite streams like 4 years ago, we played marbles, and we would constantly make bets. Aw shit, something about Amazon panties? Well, I have 3 pairs of panties. 2 of them are just whatever brands from Amazon. And then the third, technically the first pair, is from Foss's merch store, which you can't get anymore. Actual panties? Yes, actual panties. Oh my god, I got distracted again. Compared to your boxers? Yes, compared to my boxers. How comfy are they? So 2 of them are thongs. And I actually don't think thongs are that comfy. You kind of just feel like you're always aware that it's between stuff. Yeah, you're flossing. And like, in the front, so the first thong I got, this was like women's thong. And I learned you can't go buying women's thongs as a guy because there's not room for your dick. And so, like, even if I'm not hard, it's like popping out and it's just like, there's just no room. If I do get hard, it's like, okay, there's literally no room for this thing. This is why I wear boy shortcut undies. The second thong I got, why do I still come here? The second thong I got, has space in the front for guy parts. It's a very tight fit, but it does fit if we're not hard. If we are, it's like, all right, well, we can't do anything about this, buddy. Come on. But again, that one has the whole flossing issue. Maybe the slippage is part of the appeal? Probably. Yulin, that's the point. Let it hang out. Welcome. I don't know. The thongs are fun for pictures or like being lewd with people. But I can't imagine myself just like hanging out with those. Like I can't see myself just wearing those for 24 hours. Banana hammock. Oh god. You reminded me of the Scrubs character that just only wears banana hammocks. The other pair, the Foss pair, that one's not a thong. But it also was like kind of a tight fit. So I've never just worn them to wear them. That has also been like, hey, this is just a cute pictures thing. So like, they probably fit way better now. There's a lot of these, all three of these I'm like, I've never worn them for just comfort. It has always been like, I'm doing a thing in these for 30 minutes, either taking pictures or being lewd. And then I'm getting out of them. So I don't feel like I've had good panties to judge for comfort. Back to Elite though. Back to Twitch alts. Elite was playing marbles, and this is back when we would do bets on marbles all the time. It'd be like, if I place in the top 5, I'll gift a sub. If I don't get top 3, I'll gift 5 subs. You know, shit like that. Some people would be like, if Zeldorable's marble gets exactly 9th place, I'll gift 10 subs. Right? People just liked making bets like that if it landed on, it was just hype and pog as shit. And one day I was like, if I don't win a single race today, ban me for 24 hours. And I was on like a 200 race losing streak. I had literally not won in 200 races, which was incredible because we only had like 20 to 30 people racing. And so I go the whole day without winning. And Elite's like, Yulin, I get that you were just trying to like put the cosmic pressure on winning, but like, you don't have to be banned for 24 hours if you don't want to. And I was like, nah, motherfucker. We live with our actions. Ban me, do it. And so he banned me for 24 hours. The next day, he goes live, and he's playing Breath of the Wild, and he's like, man, it's gonna be so quiet without Yulin. You know, I can't believe he's just gone. He's just dead for a whole day. And then in chat, definitely _not _Yulin. Wow, this seems like a really cool stream. How far are you into Breath of the Wild? Yulin, if I tell you to wear them for 24 hours, you would? Yeah, probably. Reported for ban evasion. It was... Okay, so their mod banned me after like 5 minutes. Which I don't think she should have, harumph. But she did. Hi, Strong.
Hi.
That was Kaysen, who I've not talked to in like a year. I hope she's doing well. She banned me after like 5 minutes, but like Elite was just literally laughing for 5 minutes straight. He was just fucking like, definitely not Yuland was so funny to him. And the idea of me pretending to just not be me. You know when you tell a joke to a streamer and they like literally can't even play the game because they're having fun and you're just like, I did this. I made this streamer laugh. That was what I was going through. I was having a good time. But then they banned me and I was just like, oh, whatever. I can watch, but I can't talk. Or rump. We'll probably have one more audio clip. I was looking at your clothes strong and I was like, is that a jacket tucked into shorts? But not shorts, but pants. But no, the jacket ends like a little above your belt and you've got like the undershirt that goes under them. I wasn't catching that at first.
Yes.
Having a good day so far?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, work was fine. It got a little funky near the end, but I just left.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I ain't gonna deal with this, and I just walked out. Not really, but that's what I feel like in my head happened.
Mm-hmm. How many matches going on all at once?
Some sort of workout in.
Hell yeah.
So I got my dumbbells out.
Hell yeah.
I should put some like workout clothes with this model.
Yeah.
Be neat.
Alright. Everybody that doesn't know Final Fantasy XIV and hasn't finished the story, look away. Close the stream for 5 minutes or like switch to audio only mode. Because we might about to see some big old spoilers. Okay.
Oh. So I just kind of realized what you were saying about my avatar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually a bodysuit, but
Yeah.
then like the jacket ends like a little bit above it.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you took the jacket off,
It would just look like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
which looks very sussy from the back.
A little bit.
I promise you there's clothing on. Don't put that back on.
I'm now watching at 160p. My other account, I Like Feet streamer, just had to read my name and they laugh usually after I get banned. Wait, people ban you just for your name? Hey, yo, what the fuck? I haven't even been in this zone. Spoiler. That's your fault, Kersey. You do things out of order with Final Fantasy. Fucking collecting relic weapons and can't even fly. Like, you were literally grinding fates a few days ago. And you couldn't fly for that? Are you shitting me? Huh? I need it.
That looks like a nice workout. We'll do this one.
probably not even at 2 miles. We're at 1.8. Speaking of fates, I need to level my Blue Mage. I hate Blue Mage. Grr. I want it to be a real class. I want Beastmaster to be a real class. It drives me nuts that they're not. Beatboxing.
Absolutely.
We can only have one Black Mage? Are you sure? Because Pictomancer's not going to have that much utility. It might be like a really high DPS, like Black Mage. Oh, Blue Mage? We can only have one Blue Mage? That's not true. Because they're adding Beastmaster, which is going to be a fake class also like Blue Mage. Well, that was Labyrinthos. Yeah, they're adding Viper, Pictomancer, and... Oh, god damn it. Why did it go to this one? I don't want it to do... Did I not turn...
It's a bro moment.
I didn't turn the shuffle on. That's why it went to that one.
Yeah. What a bro moment. Ugh.
Oops. Ow. Why does this treadmill always shock me? I can't believe they'd make better summoner. Yeah, it's gonna summon stuff and it's like harump. Really disappointed they didn't give Blue Mage a neat mount for Eden Raids. Just the title Andy. I am so disinterested in Blue Mage that the more stuff they give to it, the more upset I am. Now I shouldn't be. I should just be like, whatever. When people get nice things, I'm happy for them. But like, when I was looking at Final Fantasy classes, I was like, this one looks cool. I want to play this one. It was the one class that wasn't fucking real, and people were like, you can't play that one. Silly minigame is fun. I wanted it to be a real class though, Fausto. I want it to be like, not a silly little minigame. I wanted to play Blue Mage. The casual players when the Axolotl is a savage mount. So you hate Funyun. Okay, God. Fuck you, Fausto. It's the same thing with Beastmaster. Beastmaster's like my favorite aesthetic. Hi, Gale. And it's just like, it's not a real class. It's just gonna be a fun little minigame like Blue Mage or Island Sanctuary or whatever. It's not connected to like going through the game. Like actual raids and dungeons and story. I'm just like, I hate this. I'll probably play Beastmaster. I'll probably like see what it's about. But ugh. I'm wondering what beast it'll be able to tame. I'm also wondering like how it'll fight. Just accept it. You aren't allowed to enjoy when playing an MMO. Depends on what I get to do in the MMO. So like I have a lot of fun playing PSO. I have a lot of fun playing if you count them as MMOs, Diablo 3 and 4 and Warframe. I have fun with World of Warcraft, but not as much as I have had in past years. I think I'm gonna play my rogue. I'm gonna try really hard to never look at any class in World of Warcraft again and just main rogue. I want that to be like my forever class. This is the one I play. This is the one I have fun with. An expansion comes out, I play rogue. I'm not doing well on rogue, I go to the target dummies and I practice rogue. I don't reroll. I don't level up other things. I just play my goddamn rogue. That's what I want. Because I'm so sick of, like, in this patch, I did this rep grind, so I have all that stuff. In this patch, I did this rep grind. In this expansion, I didn't play this at all. So, like, all of my earned stuff in World of Warcraft is fucking all over the place. It's like, I don't even know what I have and haven't done per character. And there's a lot of the really late grinds where it's like you've done everything in expansion, now you can do like the final endgame grind of this expansion. I just haven't done those for like so many. I did it for Mists of Pandaria. I did it on 1 or 2 characters for Mop. I have like a fully decked out garrison. For Legion, I did it on 1 character. For BFA, I've never done it on BFA. In BFA, I'm getting distracted by Strogg. I'm like, does Strogg know they moved?
I do. I'm trying to get some space to do pike push-ups.
Okay. In BFA, I've never completed the command table. I've never completed the war campaign. In Shadowlands, I didn't do half the shit. I've never completed Zareth Mortis. I've never completed Korthia. In Dragon Isles, I've done most of it, but not on a single character. And I'm so fucking envious of those people who are just like, yeah, I started playing Shadow Priest in Wrath of the Lich King, and I've never looked at another class since. So it's like that character has everything. It's like, fuck, I want that. Hi, Archangel. More Star Wars with Nandari tonight. Archangel made me think of Nandari. I think we're gonna go to Balmora. I think because Zuvi, Lasso, and I chose Nar Shaddaa, Nandari and I will go to Balmora first. We'll probably get through that zone today. Hi, Dingo Bingo, tour guide Eland. Yeah. I use the hashtag tour tag in all my YouTube videos because that tag pops the fuck off. I used to use the video game, tour, and ambience, and then I found out the walking tag has way fucking more than ambience. And so we said, fuck ambience, we're getting rid of that tag. Now, tour and walking are the tags I use for, like, every video. Congratulations, you gained 1 level. Keep up the good work. Your level is now 52. Both are very true. Mm-hmm. No, actually my real problem right now with video games, I keep looking at dungeon crawlers like Diablo and Last Epoch and being like, oh, I'm getting excited for this. I'm getting hyped for this. Diablo 4 has a season coming out that I'm excited for. I don't know why. Last Epoch has their 1.0 release in February. And that's looking really cool to me, and I'm like, fuck. Why am I excited for these? I have shit to do. Last Epoch full release next week. I don't know if it's a full release. I know it's a 1.0 release. Zuvi played it a bit. I don't really want to buy a game for $35 right now, especially such a game that, like, I don't want to call it a time waster because I would have fun playing it, but it would absolutely destroy my productivity. Okay, it's a full release. I figured it was, but I also was like, haven't I heard people calling it a beta? I don't know. They haven't fully fleshed out, or at least revealed, 2 classes still. We don't know anything about the Warlock. We don't know anything about the Falconeer. And they have gender lock classes, but they've said, like, hey, we have way more money now. We might unlock the genders for these classes. Warlock and Falconeer, no info. The Falconeer is very interesting to me. I really like pet builds, and I really like left-click builds. And when I get to combine the two, that's a fucking dream for me. And so, the Primalist, well, their Beastmaster build looks fucking great to me. You have to play as a big burly dude, so I'm like, So the Falconeer, depending on the mechanics of the Falcon, whether it's like an actual pet class or it's like you're just doing spells that have the aesthetic of a pet, but typically it's no different than a fireball, Falconeer could be very interesting to me. Only got base knowledge on them. Watch the next season of Diablo is super disappointing. I mean, that wouldn't matter too much because I wouldn't be paying for it. I've already bought the game and I get that season for free. So, like, if season 3 sucks, it's just like, okay, I don't play. We just know about Falconeer. It has the bird and employs deceptive traps. Yes. Yes. If Falconeer sucks, and I don't like Primalist, either transforming or Beastmaster builds, Necromancer would work. I'd be down with Necromancer. Warlock is about curses. Does that mean like damage over times, or that's what I would assume it does. It might be not. That would be like my first assumption. It's okay. This is really silly. Strogg is exercising over there, and they're like 6 inches away from the edge of the Smash Bros map we're on. And I keep being like, oh god, he's gonna fall. And like, it doesn't mean anything if he fell. Right? He would fall down 10 feet, respawn. They might even have an invisible wall, I don't know. But seeing Strogg just like, yeah, we're just working out here, we're just pumping iron right next to the fucking edge, I'm just like, be careful.
Be careful. I wonder if I would fall off.
Don't try it. Wait for Bits to get here and we can have him try it.
I gotta wait to jump?
Yes! I don't want you to get hurt.
Oh. I'm not gonna fall off.
If you jump, you would absolutely fall off.
I'm not actually going to jump. I'm just going to move my character off of the edge.
Yeah, but for the joke of like a character falling over the edge and falling and getting hurt, I don't want you to get hurt. So we'll wait for bits.
Yeah, you're not good.
Oh my god. Since Necromancer is minions, let's just transform. Warlock would probably be dots. That's what I would assume. It's like those videos of people doing parkour on skyscrapers. I hate those videos, Dingo. And like, I know why they do it. They're thrill seekers, and the thrill of like being that close to death, just like on the edge like that, is fucking like, it sends them so much adrenaline and so much just like emotion, just like hyped up to the max, that they're like, oh my god, I love this and I crave this. It just makes them do stupid shit, and they die a lot doing that. Funnily, Sentinel also had a minion build? Wait, does it? I know they've got the Forge one. It's like the Lava Forge. I forget there's like a magma based one, a Void Knight, and Paladin. I saw the Mage, and I saw the Sentinel, and I was like, I don't really care about either of these. Yeah, Forge Guard, which uses Manifest Armor Minion and Forge weapons with Forge Strike. That's fucking awesome! Why are the Dude Bro class... Okay. Falconeer better be fucking cool. No, actually, I just want them to unlock the classes. If I could play Forge Guard as a cute chick, fuck yeah. So you make a bunch of weapons to fight for you? Wait, Gale, are these like floating weapons? Like you make a sword and it just flies through the air and starts slashing at enemies? Cause like, I fucking love floating weapons. I should just buy Last Epoch. I should just fucking buy it. Oh, tomorrow's Pal World. Everybody's gonna be playing that. Yes, it's floating weapons. Gale, do you have it? Or is it just like you've been keeping an eye on it? I do have Last Epoch? Okay. Zuvi has it also. You're making me want to get it. Last played 2021. You made Forge Guard so fucking cool to me just now, and I'm like, shit! I'd completely written off Sentinel, and now I'm just like, but that sounds so good. Quite a few patches behind. What I saw when Asmongold was reacting to it was that it's more difficult than Diablo, but easier than Path of Exile. I don't know. I feel like... Yeah, Sentinel minion build is rarely seen, but it's possible. Oh, okay. That actually makes me a little concerned. Because like Druid in Diablo 4, they have each class had 6 categories of spells. So it was like basic, core, and then it'd be things like defensive, minion, shapeshift, ultimate, right? Things like, I'm forgetting how it works specifically. But like literally, Druid had 3 of their like 21 spells were minions. But an actual minion build was like kind of like bleh, not so good. And so when you say Sentinel minion build is rarely seen, but it's possible, that makes me feel like, oh, you can build for this. But whether it's good is very dependent on that specific patch. Yulin likes floating weapons, doesn't play cleric. Well, here's the thing, Lost One. That's like one spell of theirs, right? That's like one tier 1 spell. A better example of liking floating weapons is like Irelia, who you don't know League of Legends, so you're not going to be super familiar with that. But like, they literally don't hold a weapon. They just have a floating weapon with them. That's cool to me. There was a guy in Dynasty Warriors 7, maybe Dynasty Warriors 8, where his weapon was just 5 Chinese swords floating behind him. And he would, like, wave his hand like this, and all 5 of them would slash down in the same motion in front of him. And, like, he had attacks where they would just be, like, fucking flying all over around him. He had one where he would grab one of them and then, like, shoot forward like a drill. And he was just holding on to his floating weapon to, like, drag him and essentially fly with it. And I was like, this weapon series, this like, loadout is so fucking cool. It's mostly since it's gotten some nerfs because of other Sentinel builds. And it really relies on a chest to feel smooth. But it should be good and simple to play. I'm very interested in that, Gale. I don't know if I'll play it because I feel like Sentinel is the most buff, burly guy. Well, Primalist is pretty burly looking, and I don't like that. I'm very like, I'll play guy characters, but when they start looking like an E-boy, I'm like losing interest. And when they're very much World of Warcraft models, where they're just fucking brick shit houses of muscles, it's very gross to me. Juice likes that. Juice likes muscle monsters, or whatever they're called. He's gonna show up and correct me. But like, I can't play them. It's either muscle monster or like mass monster. The more I can make it look like a femboy, the better. Might not be able to do all content, specifically one place, but it's tanky enough to do the rest. A what now? A mass monster. So a mass monster or a muscle monster, I always forget which it is. Those are guys that just weightlift and bodybuild so much that their muscles are like fucking ginormous. They are so muscular that they literally cannot put their arms at their sides. They have to like walk
That's
around
me,
with a waddle.
for sure.
Yeah? Is it?
Absolutely not.
I'm gonna have to take you off my friends list. It's so...
What, me? What did I do?
You said you were a mass monster, but you're not.
Oh,
And I wouldn't if you
no,
were.
I'm just saying that because I'm doing strength.
These guys weigh like 400, like 300 to 500 pounds, and it's all muscle. It's no body fat. It's literally just, they are just that shredded with muscles. They look like fucking DC comic book characters. And it's so just gross to me. You made your IRL player character into a femboy too? Yeah? Yeah? I wish... Hi, Pixel. Juice was here earlier. I think he's preoccupied at the moment. I'm like, oh, Juice, talk about it. Talk about that thing you like. Femboy D's nuts. That one doesn't even make sense, Kersey. So this version of the build is also spin to win since Warpath. I'm fucking down with spin to win. That was what I played as Warrior in Legion. Oh, in Final Fantasy, they're doing the texture and model updates. And so they're saying they're going to give everybody a free Fantasia. So I might try Viera again. I've been running around as a human, but I might actually try to be a Viera femboy again. We'll see how much they let me.
Nice.
Much they let me. The problem with being like a femboy in Final Fantasy is that a lot of outfits, there's more slutty girl outfits, and the guy outfits. Some of them are slutty, but like they're the wrong kind of slutty. They're like the San Francisco gay slutty, not the like soft, comfy looking slutty.
That's what my male VR looked like.
Uh,
I was so stoked when that happened. I was like, yo!
mm-hmm. That's what makes it so gross. Why did you spell gross like that? Reason for the spin, armor shred. Summon forged weapons while spinning alongside stun immunity. Oh. Yeah, that's basically how I'm playing Baldur's Gate, Gale. Is that I just have all the minions. My job is to be there and fucking, fairy fire everything. It's pronounced differently. I'll come say it once I'm done attaching clothes. What does it even mean? Or is it the same meaning? Holy shit, Gale. Were you watching Core last night, or were you asleep for that? Because we did a thing that Foss was just like, I didn't even know this existed. What the fuck? Because he's never gotten Halsum to Act 2. Means very good. Ah. I don't get to see Baldur's. Is that because you don't want spoilers? Or because you're asleep at that time? Or it's just not a stream you're interested in. That's fair also. Never heard a femboy complain about too many feminine slutty clothing options? Aussie slang. It's not specifically that, Dingo. It's that there's not enough options, and the ones they do have are the aesthetic I don't like. I've beaten the game already, but you guys end as I wake up? Okay. So we did the part yesterday with the portal with Halsum, where he goes and saves Thaniel. And Foss, who's never fucking had Halsum longer than 5 minutes in his party, was just like, I did not know this existed. Huh. We spent like an hour and a half doing that. All good?
Yeah, I just like hit the side of my headset with a dumbbell, and I was like,
Oh,
that was
no.
stupid. So I'm doing like tricep extensions, and then like it just kind of like bonk hit the side of my headset. Ah! I'm doing it so I can pick up femboys,
Hell yeah.
figuratively and literally.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so like, with guys in Final Fantasy, there will be like male and female outfits. And the female outfits will be like revealing, they'll have a skirt, they'll have their thigh highs and legs showing. And it's like, hell yeah. And then you get the guy version and it's just fucking pants. And it's just like, what? Okay. But then when they do have slutty outfits, it's like, it's not the soft, poofy, oversized sweater, thigh highs type of stuff. It's like, here's your Speedo and your, like, harness. Enjoy being a slutty male character in the game. It's like, yeah, are there other options? So yeah, if you want to do Minion Sentinel in Last Epoch, build, if I recall correctly, is called Forge Army. I am extremely interested in that, Gale. Admittedly, the Sentinel is still like the big burly guy class, and so I'm like, I think I might rather play Necromancer or Falconeer. Falconeer is the one that, like, if it's not spell-based, if you just have a dedicated Falcon with you, that's the one I'm most interested in. You want a sweater and short shorts type of deal? Maybe, so, like, yes, I do want a sweater, but, like, so, and I don't know if you're in the Discord at all, Dingo, but anytime I, like, make a new outfit for my, PSO character, I'll post it in the Neat Stuff channel. My favorite outfit is, like, black short shorts, a crop top, and then a jacket that I wear, like, it's slipped over my shoulders. And it's like, it doesn't have that, like, entertainment presentation to it, right? Like, it doesn't look like I'm literally working at a strip club. It just looks like a cute guy wearing skimpy clothes. You mostly just see it in plate armors. One part I liked with Last Epoch is how the skills work. I don't know anything about the skills. The only thing I know is the classes and the whole trader system, which I don't know if you've seen that recently, Gale, because it just recently got announced. You get into the game, and you either pick being able to trade or not being able to trade. And so, if you pick not being able to trade, you get massively increased drop rates on everything. But if you pick being able to trade, you have, like, you know, low chance to get anything, but you can trade anything you get. Each skill has their own little skill tree, which can modify the skill. That's fucking cool. In Diablo 3, you could have 6 skills on your bar, and each skill could have a rune that modified it, but it wasn't like a fucking skill tree for each one.
Been working out this whole time with no music. What am I doing?
You're so focused and in the zone. You didn't even need the music.
I'm locked in, baby.
You're locked in.
That's what the kids say these days.
Is it?
Yeah, they mew and they lock in.
Oh my
Crazy.
God. You get 20 points to spend in each skill? And you can have 5 skills equipped? Okay, you just made me think of Wildstar, which immediately makes me like it more. Working out like a barbarian. I hate that almost all the good pants in FF turn into skirts on girl characters. I like it when they do the same thing for both. I hate it when it's like, oh, male version, pants. Female version, skirt. And it's like, no. Make it so that there's a skirt version for both, and a pants version for both. Sure. And potentially spend more points into a skill if you get plus skill from gear. So, Gale, in Wildstar, you had an ability tree. So, like, you had, your talent tree was 30 skills. 10 offensive, 10 defensive, 10 utility. And, each skill you could put points into. And I think once you were max level and collected all the skill points, I want to say you had like 56 skill points. So to level up a skill only costs 1 point. So you could get it to +4 for 4 points. But the 5th skill, I think this was like a capstone point, so this costs like 5 points or something. And so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, if I remember correctly. And so you could only max out 3 skills, and typically what most people did is max out 2, and then like halfway max out 2 other skills. And it wasn't like a full tree. It wasn't like you can take this skill this way or this way, but like, so one of the skills I remember for Stalker was called Clone. You spawn a clone for 16 seconds. And for each point you put into it, it did like 0.1 or 1% or 2% more damage. The first capstone was that it would use CC if the enemy tried to cast spells. which was nice utility, but it didn't increase your damage at all. And then you could put 4 more points into it. And then the second capstone was you summoned 2 clones, which literally doubled its damage, right? And so you could pick the different abilities, but then it was also based on, like, how are you leveling up that matters as well. Last Epoch doesn't have that. The skills just get levels if you have them equipped. At certain levels, it increases the min level a skill can have, so it's easier to swap the skills around. Oh. Hi, King Sky Fire Runner. Lemons belong on pizza. What?
Now that's a take.
That is a take.
In fact, one of the most takes of all time.
It really is. No. Hi, Ty. Hi, Dean Day. Trying to tell some clock puns, but it seems I've lost track of time. Incredible. What are we at? 3.2? I don't think we finished by the end of this video. Which is fine. We've had too many 5-mile days. We used to constantly go like 6 to 8 miles. And then it feels like we barely go over that. We had a good like 6 or 6.5 miles yesterday. You comfortable? I am. It's hard to see right now, but we're at 0 incline on the bottom right, which means I'm having a nice, easy, breezy day. But being a sellout, money gifted to the stream, bits, PayPals, or gift subs, increases my incline. And so, if I was at 12 degrees incline, I would not be comfortable. You might like Last Epoch. Crafting is nice in it too. I love lemons. I don't know if I love them that much. No bits, leave me alone. You don't need to have bits. I just like you being here. Ty, I can't remember. Did you play World of Warcraft at all? I know like 1 or 2 of Aiko's friends did. I can't remember if you were one of them. I actively play it? Now I want your BattleNet. You know this zone then. I didn't like this zone. I was just like, oh boy, another druid forest. We've never seen one of those before. It is nice to have bits here. Why you want to battle their net? That's rude. No, I want BattleNet friends. I want to see people in the raid and message them like, good luck, and then their Deadly Boss Mods messages me back. This boss is at 66%. 4 members of 20 are alive in the group. And it's like, oh shit, okay. This zone was my introduction to Tyrande and Malfurion. And it kickstarted my loathing for them. I fucking hate Malfurion and Tyrande. My introduction to them was actually so Tyrande I'd known about for forever because I started in Classic. Quick joke, how do you know if somebody played Classic WoW? Don't worry, they'll fucking tell you. Tyrande has always been like the faction leader of the Night Elves, so I was always like very aware of her. Malfurion I learned about in Cataclysm when he came back. And then in HOTS, I learned about them a bit more. And then in Legion, I learned about them a lot more. But holy shit. They are so fucking incompetent. I love Legion, but this zone made me hate the entire dynamic. The worst I saw, the worst I saw, not the worst, but a really bad look was actually Miss of Pandaria. I don't know if you've ever gone back and done like the 3-player scenarios there, but there's one where the Horde attacks the Temple of Despair and take it over. And the Pandaren work alongside the Alliance to take it back from the Horde. This is in Krasarang Wilds. And Tyrande, the 10,000-year-old elf who has literally led her nation for 10,000 years, and Varian Wrynn, who's like, I don't know, 42, they're like, we're gonna work together and take it back. And Tyrande's like, all right, soldiers, go ahead and charge. And Varian's like, whoa, 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 hang on. We gotta think of this strategically. Let's not charge in, because they're probably gonna have like a death trap waiting for us. We gotta use subterfuge. Let's go and scout the area. Let's send a regiment to the side to flank them. Let's go forward, pull back, and like pull them into our trap. And Tyrande the whole time is just fucking complaining. You're gonna go cut and shower? Okay. The whole time Tyrande's like, this is stupid. This is dumb. They're just dumb orcs, and we're the strong, mighty alliance. We can whoop their ass. And then as it turns out, Varian was 100% right. And it was a death trap that the Horde had set. And if they had followed Tyrande's plan, they all would have been slaughtered. But they take back the temple and kick the Horde out. And Tyrande, it's supposed to be this moment of like Tyrande recognizing the strength and like right to rule the alliance of Varian. And she's just like, wow, Varian, you're so incredible. That was really smart of you. And if we listened to my plan, we'd have been dead. You truly are the ruler and king of the alliance, and you have my loyalty. And it's like, holy shit, this bitch is incompetent. Holy shit, she's dumb. She's 10,000 years old, and she has to be given the lesson of don't charge straight forward into battle. That's how people, like, just fucking punk your ass. And this 42-year-old dude who's, like, a fucking infant by comparison to her has to teach her that lesson? Are you kidding me? Yuland, yeah, I started in Classic. Also, Yuland, I fucking hate Classic WoW. Look, it's a matter of quality of life once you have it. If I had never played WoW ever, if I had never played any MMO ever, going into Classic WoW, it was so fun. I have nothing but good memories from Classic. That's not true, I have a few bad memories, but I have so many good memories from Classic WoW. Going to it now, with the quality of life stuff and state of the game now, I'd be fucking miserable in Classic WoW. To be fair for her, that always worked because the Night Elves were guerrilla tactics. But yeah, Tyrande and by proxy Malfurion are just not good. I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. Also, you remember Diablo 2 Talisman Relic system? I do. Where we had them in inventory for us. Last Epoch also has that system. But they have their own dedicated inventory area. I'm just gonna buy Last Epoch. I'm just gonna say fuck it and buy the game. It sounds too good. Playing CS, so this is late, 0 minutes. Fuck you, Bits. I love you, Bits. Yeah, more so Tyrande. I don't like those two. They did have their moments of coolness. Like, when the Darkshore stuff happened, and Malfurion goes, like, fucking horror villain on the group of Horde in that cinematic, and he's literally just, like, fucking burying them with roots in the ground. That's horrifying. And then he's, like, threatening the one, just, like, go and fucking warn them, and he just throws the guy. That shit was cool. That shit was cool. Guess it didn't take much convincing to get it. Well, I was already, like, really looking at it. I was already like, dude, I want this. I want this so bad. Love you too, asshat. The last Epoch, more like the last Bleep Blorp. Maybe Strog will play it with us. And Strog will find out they fucking love dungeon crawler ARPGs. I'm trying to think if there's a character in WoW that I really like. That they haven't fucking gutted and ruined the story and lore for. Oh, I've never picked a favorite character in WoW. Well, not never. I don't pick a favorite character in WoW, because anytime they do, they kill that character off. In old WoW, I was looking at the High Crusade commander, General Abendis. And I was like, this girl is really cool. She got fucking executed and came back to life because her faith in the light was so strong. She's part of the crazy Scarlet Crusade, but she's cool. She genuinely believes in what she likes. And then in Wrath of the Lich King, you have a quest to kill her. Okay. After that, I was like, okay. I really like Fandral Staghelm. He was like the first druid trainer I had that I remember the name of. And he's really cool. Oh, he's a boss in Cataclysm as well, and we kill him also. Fuck. Hi, Canoe. Strog. Probably say Last Epoch is a better contender for PoE than Diablo. I'm gonna play all three. I'm gonna play... I don't know the next time I'll play Diablo 3. I'm very excited for the new season, but if that comes out at the same time as Last Epoch, I might just say fuck it and play the Last Epoch. We're at 4.2 miles. I just set it to 3 miles accidentally. Yulin spoiled the whole game. I did not. Reinstalled Diablo 4 yesterday, immediately regretted it. Gonna wait for Last Epoch launch. Season 3 looks interesting. I might play it for like a week when it first comes out. I don't know, we'll see. I only ever liked one character in WoW, and Blizz took every chance they could to shit on him. But yes, I can send you my BNet. Yes. Please do. I don't know what your playstyle is for WoW. For me, I love raiding. I fucking love raiding. I've been having a fucking crisis the last few expansions. Because to excel at raiding, you need to be running Mythic Plus Dungeons. And while I think Mythic Plus Dungeons are the best content of WoW, I personally don't like them. And so I'm like, in this shitty situation where it's like, all I want to do is raid. I show up to raid, I do well in raid, but I'm like 20 to 30 item levels behind the guys that spam run Mythic Dungeons all week. So it's like, what do I fucking do? This sucks. And it's making raids not fun for me. I probably should play Last Epoch again since missed so many updates. Mythic Plus are my favorite because every time I raid, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. I have a very good raid group. In our raid group, literally no one wants to raid lead. So we're all very chill and laid back, and like, there's a lot of brainstorming and like a lot of people being like, I think this is what we should do. I think this is what we should do. But there's not really one person that's like, we're doing this, let's go. Everybody in my group is good enough to be a Mythic Raider. But nobody wants to put in the time to be a Mythic Raider. So we have a pretty chill clear through Heroic Raid. Now, all of them fucking love Mythic Plus Dungeons. And they will run those all week, every day. And it's like, man, I'm happy for them. But it ruins the raid experience for me, because I like the old days of like, you slowly gear up through raids. You do raids to get better at raids, damn it. And that's just gone from WoW now. I described that as my raid group. We've actually had a little bit of changes lately. Because we've got like 8 people. Hi, Nundary. We've got like 8 people. We found a group of friends that had 8 people. So we've been raiding together with like 16 people. And the 8 people that we're now raiding with are a bit sweaty. And like, half of them raid with a mythic raiding guild. And they come into this heroic run and they're just like, ugh. It's frustrating. So like, I didn't even go to my raid on Tuesday. Oh, we're getting more info on the 2 classes soon? How soon? Like tomorrow, or like in the next 2 weeks, or before the launch in February? Holy Fluff 50. It is Holy Fluff 50. How far did you get, non-dairy? How far did you go yesterday? I had to leave early because I had to go to the grocery store. I imagine you just finished the Jedi Temple stuff and went back to the embassy and you chilled there. Warlock on the 25th, Falconer on the 8th. God damn it, why is the one I want the last one? I need a drink. Ty, I'm very interested in delves in War Within. Because if I can gear up to the same level as people running Mythic Plus dungeons, even if it's slower, that's just fucking like cool to me. Because I do a lot of world content. I do the reputation thing every week, and I do it in all 3 areas. So base game, the Underdark, and then the Dream. Oh, and Shaman getting a revisit for 1.0. That's cool. Yes, but my quest ended on my new ship? Okay. So I basically have to accept the next part. Next video? What the fuck is YouTube doing today? It's in a playlist. What does it even think the next video is? Zareth Mortis? Cool. We're at, oh god, we're only at 3.9? We didn't even... Wait, no. If we were doing 2.5, we should have ended at 4.2. How did we end up so short? Because normally it gets to 99 minutes. I don't know what happened there. That doesn't make sense to me. I didn't play the game when this was live. I've only gone back to it specifically to make a walking video through it. And so I want to go back to this zone and like fully do the story, fully unlock all the things. There's like a ton of mounts from this zone that I don't have. And I want to ask this now, Ty. Do you have like a forever character that's like your main that you've played across multiple expansions? Or are you trash like me and re-roll every patch? Friendly Femboy Easty. Good luck on walking. Hi, Friendly Femboy Easty. I'm gonna call you Easty. That's easier. Unless you want me to say the whole thing. Hi, Easty. Yulin Gun. What the fuck, Bits? But yeah, you probably would like Last Epoch. I think I will. It has a lot of things that I'm like, this looks so good to me. Easty is good? Hell yeah. We are at 4 miles. A main. I do have other characters that do occasionally have things if the patch doesn't feel good on my main. I'm so jealous, Ty. I'm so jealous of that, because, like, I reroll every fucking patch. literally every single patch I'm on a new character. For Emir Drasil, I was playing Enhancement Shaman. For Aberrus, I was playing Arcane Mage. For Vault of the Incarnates, I was playing Mistweaver Monk. For Castle Natria, I was playing Holy Paladin. Eland, your tail is showing? I don't have a tail. Not that I'd be hiding about showing it to you. No, your front tail? I don't think so. I'm not in the Not Safe for Work avatar. Huh?
Hmm?
Huh? Yeah, what are you talking about, V-Chain? I don't have the dick out. Are you referring to Kersey joining the map? Because I saw the back of her head for a moment.
Look at this, I dove off screen, just I didn't know what I was wearing. I added something.
Is Strong still in the map? I'm like,
He's like hiding behind a rock.
oh, I see him now. Oh, I didn't realize you could go that far over there. Castle Nathria, I played a Holy Paladin. Before that, the last time I played was Uldir. I played an Elemental Shaman. Before that was Legion. I didn't do Antorus. I played a Arms Warrior for the Tomb of Sargeras. I played Affliction Warlock for Nighthold. And I played Blood Death Knight for most of Nighthold and Emerald Nightmare. For Hellfire Citadel, I played Affliction Warlock. For Blackrock Foundry and Highmaul, I played Survival Hunter. For Siege of Orgrimmar, I played Combat Rogue. This is crazy. This is intense. For Throne of Thunder and Mogushan Vaults, I played Assassination Rogue. I actually stayed on something for 2 whole patches. In Cataclysm, for Firelands, I was an Affliction Warlock. For shit, what was it? Blackrock Mountain and Twilight Citadel, I was a Fury Warrior. Oh god, in Wrath of the Lich King. In Wrath of the Lich King, I actually played a Death Knight the whole way through. Now, I switched constantly between Unholy, Frost, and Blood, but I was a Death Knight DPS the whole way through Wrath of the Lich King. I think I was Blood and ICC, Frost and Unholy, for Naxxramas. So everything but Priest and Druid. I actually briefly raided as a Priest in, Siege of Hellfire Citadel, but not for that long. In Burning Crusade, I was a Survival Hunter for the second half. Okay, no. I gotta do Burning Crusade in a weird order, because I was not playing stuff as raids came out. When I first hit max level, I played as Resto Druid and Karazhan. When I eventually joined a guild, and I don't know when stuff was coming out, I don't know the timetable for this, because I was so disconnected from content. I was raiding as a Survival Hunter. And that was Karazhan, Gruul's Lair, Magtheridon's Lair, Serpentshrine Caverns, The Eye, Hyjal, and Black Temple. That guild had some setbacks and I left the guild. and I joined another guild as a prop paladin. And I tanked all the way up to Kael'thas. So I raided as a druid in Karazhan. I played it a lot as an alt in Icecrown Citadel as Feral. I've never raided as Balance. I've never raided as Guardian. In Vanilla WoW, I hit 60 2 weeks before Burning Crusade came out. And I showed up to a raid as Feral Druid, and they laughed at me and told me to go switch to Restoration. So that's my character history through World of Warcraft. The most I played something was Death Knight for Wrath of the Lich King. That's it. Other than that, I fucking reroll constantly. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I just wish I had I wish I looked at Rogue when the game came out and was like, this is the coolest class and I don't really need to play anything. And then I tried stuff with alts so I understood them. But other than that, I just stayed on Rogue. I wish I could be that outlaw rogue that's just like, yeah, I've been doing this since Mists of Pandaria when they first added Restless Blades. So I just get it. It's just easy to me. But I'm dumb. And I can't do that. As my other main, if my main isn't doing well. What is your first main? I did the same thing because I didn't like the game. Thought it was the class that was boring. Took me a while to realize it was just the game. I rolled a Hunter for Vanilla and a Prop Pally in BC Wrath of the Lich King. Demon Hunter, regardless of the spec. I see. Hi, girls. Have a good day, cutie. No, you. You have a good day. Okay, I'll have a good day too. I'm gonna be playing Star Wars with Non-Dairy later, so I know I'm gonna have a good day. Does that make you jealous, oh girls? Does that make you jealous and want to download Star Wars The Old Republic, this trash MMO from 10 years ago, and play with us? Huh? Oh, girl's just like, video games. No, I don't think it does. You as well, super cutie. So, about a year ago, O-Girls had an MMO phase. And she was like, I'm going to play this MMO on this day, this MMO on this day, this MMO on this day. And I was like, that's a really bad idea, O-Girls. Don't do that. And she MMO phase, worst phase. It didn't last too long. I was very excited to see some of those MMOs. I was like, oh, I'm fucking down to see her go through the Final Fantasy story. Oh, she also wants to play PSO? Fuck yeah, I can't wait to be there. But I'm sitting there like, this is a lot of games. And now I'm doing dailies across 4 MMOs, and people message me and they're like, you know, Ewan, you play a lot of MMOs. And I'm like, oh, I'm just only doing dailies in some of them. And they're like, yeah, but how much did you play this one today? And I was like, oh, I played this one for an hour, and this one for 30 minutes, and this one for 3 hours. Oh, God, shit. So a year ago, I was like, oh, girls, pick one. Only play one MMO and focus on that one if you want to have fun. And now I'm doing the same fucking thing and playing 4 or 5. We had to wait for those guys to cross the road. Oh, I need a drink. We're at 4.5 miles. Tragic. I don't know. Ogirls is probably in a good phase right now. She doesn't stream as much, but I think she's in her earn money to go to rave conventions phase. Which on one hand is like, damn, I want to see her more. I want her to stream more. I want her to be on VR more. But at the same time, it's like, you see how happy she is talking about raves? And it's like, okay. If you love something, let it go and have fun. Aw, you're so sweet. No, you're so sweet. You're inspirational. I'm trying to find some time to stream more. Thinking on the weekends. I mean, so... that's me as a selfish viewer. Wanting more Ogirl stream time, right? But, like... if your weekends are, like... your rest days, your mental health days... if you want to stream on those days, it better be something that doesn't stress you out in any way. It needs to be like, just, hey, we're having a good time socializing days. Because, like, I have pretty stress-free streams. I don't think about, like, the content I need to put out. I don't think about growth at all. And even I get stressed out by my streams some days, and I'm like, how? How? It's so fucking... all I do is walk. How am I getting stressed out by this? That's rare. Most of the times, I'm just like, cloud 9. But, like, I get that, like, stream can just be stressful. There's a lot to juggle mentally when you're streaming. You also prep your backgrounds. I do prep my backgrounds, but for the most part, they're really easy to prep. What I do, Ogirls, is I just walk through a video game, and then I watch a stream on my left monitor. So, like, I'm recording, but it's not, like, high focus, high energy. I'm literally just watching a stream and, like, keeping active. If I wasn't recording, I'd probably be, like, in a city in an MMO running circles around that city. Are we over 5 yet? No, we're at 4.6. I am a little stressed out about one of my videos from today, Ogirls, because I messed up the audio on it. I don't know how I did this. I need to go re-upload it, because every 5 minutes it just has this hard, like, just this hard transition where it just, like, it sounds like the song is clipping in on itself. And I'm like, what the fuck, how did that happen? What I should do, I should save my project files for like a week, so that if this happens, I can like go easily fix it instead of doing all the editing again. Now, typically the editing isn't that hard. The most difficult thing to do with the editing is getting a song to loop. But those I save as WAV files, so I only ever have to do that once. But like the actual editing, I put all the clips together, put fade transitions in, overlay audio if it's Final Fantasy, and then it's good to go. It actually only took me like 2 hours to record the Final Fantasy Zone yesterday. Which, at the end of that, I was like, holy shit, I'm a god at this! I'm so good! Final Fantasy, who plays that? I don't know if you play it much, Ty. I am so disinterested in Final Fantasy.
What's a Final Fantasy?
Yeah, this one fucking progs lately. I don't even know if that's a lately or always. I'm a story Andy. I got through Endwalker and I was like, cool, story's done. What could possibly come after that? And then stuff came after that, and I was like, how does this even matter? I just saved the universe. How does this even remotely matter? And so I haven't done any of the post-Endwalker story. My gear level is fucking trash. And, the one thing that would have made me very interested in Final Fantasy, Beastmaster, is a fucking fake class. And I'm just like, Is that a Stafair emote? It is. I didn't know you knew them. Actually, you know what? Stafair, like, always plays good music on her stream. So, of course you know Stafair and pop in there. I never played Endwalker. Endwalker was really, really good. Genuinely, it's really, really, really good. I need to fucking fix something with my eye. I could feel an eyelash in my eye.
You got a Billie Eilish in your eye?
I did. I think I got it. A Billie Eilish in my eye. No. How dare you? I never played Endwalker. I really wanted to. I would love to see you stream it, Oh Girls, because there is a lot of emotional build-up and culmination in that expansion. The third zone in particular might be my favorite zone story-wise in the whole game. If it was a Final Fantasy, why is there so many of them? I fucking want Beastmaster Ty. And it's a fucking fake Blue Mage class. It's like, fuck! I hate this. My main issue was them hyping up how the post-content and future content stuff was going to be a new adventure, no Scions. Just you and the unknown. Only for the first 5 quests to be gathering the squad again. Yeah, that is really dumb. Well, the problem, Ty, is that the Scions sell merch. This is why Y'shtola has died 5 times and not died and come back every time, because I don't think a character sells more merch than Y'shtola does. You have Pictomancer instead, you can summon beasts like a fellow Mooglin. Ugh, I'll stick with Dancer. She's mid though. I'm okay with her. She's hot. I think she's got a fun attitude sometimes. I could probably find a character in Final Fantasy that I like more. Though it's not the other Scions, holy. Not the other girl Scions, I should say. Actually, Moonbreeda. Moonbreeda probably would have been my favorite girl, but, you know, she was only around for 5 minutes. Who? The fucking best Scion. There are other girl Scions. There's Moonbreeda. There's Minfilia. There's Lyse. There's Ida. There's Alisaie. Ugh. There's Spicy Nacho Alphino. Ty, did you see I can't remember which Twitter. I think it was the French Twitter. When they were, the French Twitter page for Capcom, or no, Square Enix, was advertising the Alze and Alphino figures that were coming out. These like really nice figures, and each one had an Endwalker figure. And they were like, "Are you excited for, you know, this next patch coming up? Celebrate by getting the Alphino and Red Alphino figures." And it was just like, holy shit, the official Twitter can't do that. What I was really excited for, when Endwalker ended, I think Fosso sent that to me, yeah. I was really, really hoping that when Endwalker ended, they weren't going to do post-Endwalker content. Maybe a few things for, like, silliness and stuff, but, like, Endwalker was going to be, you know, the fucking end. And what they were going to do was work on a new MMO. I was hoping Final Fantasy 16 or 17 was going to be, like, another MMO. And they were going to, like, fix all of their old issues. They were going to make it so that you know, they didn't have their awful server state thing so that you can whisper people in fucking dungeons. I was hoping they were, like, gonna, like, do sharding entirely and not have servers at all. I was hoping, like, just all the UI mess was gonna be fixed. Fix the netcode so they don't have that, like, delay on every single ability that goes off. Maybe move away from a tab target MMO and do, like, a more free action MMO. Have a, like, more fleshed out open world instead of hallways and fields. I was like, in my head, if there was ever a time to, like, ride the wave and make a new MMO and fix everything from 14, this is it. New story, new characters, new start, just fucking brand new coat of paint on everything. And they were just like, we got 10 more years of Final Fantasy 14. I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? 10 more years? Okay. Alright, sure. Let's fucking go. It's only Alphino and cross-dressing Alphino? It's not even cross-dressing Alphino. She just wears shorts all the time. It's just Alphino and Red Alphino because she wears boys' clothes. I genuinely thought that was the time to launch a new MMO for Final Fantasy. But no. 10 more years. Whatever. I don't even know if, like, well, I guess it will, but it just feels like such a waste. Because their numbers are dropping. They had a really big boost from COVID and World of Warcraft drama. And it's just like, if they do more of the same, I feel like they're not going to grow. It just feels very like, do they really expect it to, like, stay the same or grow over the next 10 years? I don't know. That's why I wanted something without the Scions. I didn't even want something without the Scions. Because when you save the world from, when you save the universe, to me it feels like story-wise nothing can come after that. So, like, in World of Warcraft, in Legion, we literally stopped Sargeras. So it's like, okay, the only threat that even compares to that is the Void. So, like, next few expansions are gonna lead up to the Void and deal with that. There's maybe, like, 2, maybe 3 expansions left. And we got BFA and Shadowlands, which is just like, fucking what? Huh? And then, now it feels like they're leading up to the Void. With War Within, Midnight, and The Last Titan. But they do have the option to like bring Sargeras back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where WoW goes. I like it when stories have an end. This is why I have such a big problem with Dragon Ball Z. The Namekian Saga. Going to Namek, stopping Frieza. A perfect story. Literally a beginning, literally an end. Dragon Ball to killing Frieza. Perfection. And then they just had to keep the gravy train going. They brought in the androids. They brought in Cell. They brought in Majin Buu. They brought in fucking GT. Now they've brought in Z, and it's just, it all feels so just like, ugh. You had a good story. You had such a good, like, beginning and end, and everything after this is just tack it on. Guild Wars 2 did it well. You saved the world from pure nothingness. Then you naturally went your own way on your own adventure. Bot joined your Discord just now. Heads up for anyone that can handle it. Don't accept a friend request from Illyra. Bits! Are you there, Bits? Also, hi, Rook. I'm really bad at Discord. I need to set up, like, a little bit more verification of stuff, because I think that stops a lot of the bots. They handled it? Hell yeah. Thank you, Bits. Core never gets fucking bots. The Discord that Jack and Senral are in never gets bots. At least none that whisper me. Only Bits can shoot. I need to figure out what, like, settings they have that just, like, I think it's, like, something that's, like, respond to the rules, and the bots typically struggle with that. Whereas my rules are just, yeah. We're at 5.2 miles. I want a drink.
Drink this.
Yeah, Kersey?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't know what I'm drinking, but I trust you. What's the story that, like, what are some other MMO stories? I'm gonna get a 0 minute sense. The WildStar story was pretty good. Now, we saw it in its earliest phases and we never got to see it finish, so we never got to see it fall apart. But I really like the story of WildStar. WildStar, cringe. Fuck you, WildStar was perfect. It was not perfect. It was...
What the fuck is WildStar?
You don't know what WildStar is?
No?
So WildStar was an MMO. I'm gonna send you some videos about this later. It was an MMO that, it was made by Carbine Studios, who worked under NCSoft, I think. I do not know what WildStar is. What the fuck, joking? It had a lot of, like, super innovative ideas for MMOs. One of the things they did was they wanted to move away from tab targeting. They thought tab targeting was, like, the most boring system, and everything should be like a free action attack. But they were like, this doesn't work super well in a lot of PvE, and especially PvP situations. So everything in WildStar was a ground AoE. So, like, if you were a Stalker, which is the rogue class, your filler attack was called Claw, and you would just, like, slash 3 times in front of you, and you would just have a cone in front of you that would hit up to 5 targets in that AoE. No, Euland, I am your daddy. Oh, what? Did I call someone else daddy? It was one where I got into the beta, I think, maybe alpha, but probably just beta, it's been a while. WildStar was the MMO NCSoft canceled COH for. Everything was a fucking ground AoE. Now that wasn't like you have to target a ground AoE, but like that meant in PvP you could dodge every attack because you had 2 dodge rolls like Guild Wars. And so like if you knew someone's class and you knew they were building up for this hard-hitting attack, you could just be like, okay, they're going to be using it now. They just used this buff. You would dodge roll and you would dodge roll their attack. And like it was just fucking, oh, it was so fucking good. Healing was ground AoEs also. So this meant if you were healing a raid, if you tried healing the tank, a bunch of DPS would be in the way. So like kind of the player base knew the melee DPS needs to stack behind the boss. The tank needs to be in front of the boss. That way the healer can be at the side, and if they want to heal the group, they target left. If they want to heal the tank, they target right. It was just mechanically, it was so fucking fun. Its downfall was that they thought the hardcore players would carry the game. And so they fucked casuals. If you wanted to raid, you needed to be doing like 4 hours of grinding a day to get all the required like materials and consumables. You had to get a gold rating in 4 dungeons on hard mode, which like one of the classes couldn't even do because like they needed to be hard carried to get a gold rating because this dungeon had so much movement and this was the turret class. They couldn't move at all. And so like getting a gold rating there was just impossible as an Esper for a while. So it was just like, to get your Espers into raid, you had to fucking carry them with your other classes.
Monka W.
Yulin should just play Elder Scrolls Online. I'm interested, but we'll see if I can make walking videos. All good. WildStar had a very cartoony aesthetic. If you know what Palia is actually made by some of the devs that worked on WildStar. And so it's a very similar aesthetic to Palia.
Pokemon?
No, you're thinking of Pal World.
Oh no, isn't that the resource gathering one?
Yes. Palia is the
yeah.
resource gathering one. That one looks a lot like WildStar.
I played a little.
I wanted to, I followed it, and then when it actually became playable, I just didn't get around to it. I watched Zorii and Beans play it a little bit, and Leafeon's play it a little bit. Bits go beat someone up. They're playing Counter-Strike right now, I think, so they're probably beating people up. I don't know. WildStar 1, it had the best build diversity I've ever seen in a game. Because of the way you could pick your abilities and talent into them was really interesting and made limitless options for builds. The combat felt really good. The most similar game to the combat for WildStar is Guild Wars 2. And then it had housing. It had really good housing. Final Fantasy has dog water housing. Final Fantasy housing is a 5 out of 10, but WildStar was a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, you need plugins to make FF housing somewhat bearable.
You need plugins to make it somewhat bearable, and there's just things you cannot do. If I wanted to float a chair into the air, turn it upside down, I can't do that. That's just not a thing you can do in Final Fantasy. They pulled the plug
You
too
can float
soon.
stuff, but you can't flip it.
You can float stuff with plugins, but yeah, you can't flip it. I don't think you can scale the size of it at all. You are very limited to building inside your house or in your yard, whereas WildStar, they gave you a field. So you could build a house, or you could build a castle, Or you could literally build like a war zone with a beach and everything. They pulled the plug too soon, didn't give it a chance to grow. They didn't try to fix it. I don't think they pulled the plug too soon. I just don't think every decision they made for it was making it worse. So, like, when they first started, they had a lot of questionable design that chased everyone away. And then they merged mega servers. Then they went free to play. And instead of, like, learning from their first launch and having, like, temporary increased server capacity until, like, the hype of going free to play died down, they just merged servers again. Or no, they added servers. And so they had a bunch of dead servers. It was just like, they weren't learning from their mistakes. And they weren't learning, like, what people wanted and what people didn't like. They just kept doing stuff to do stuff. Eventually, they got to a point where they're like, they were free to play, they had a cash shop, but just logging in, you got, like, currency to get anything you wanted in the cash shop. So it was like, well, what's the fucking point? They literally just didn't know how to monetize their game. And they failed for it. Now, there is hope. There is hope, because NCSoft, who is normally very, like, possessive of their old possessions, their old assets, recently sold the rights to City of Heroes to a private server. And now you can legitimately play City of Heroes run by this private server crew, licensed by NCSoft. NCSoft, we don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to step in and be like, actually, we want to make money from this. And we'll either shut you down or you can become our employees, also at a game shop. We don't know. But NCSoft historically has never done this. They did this like 2 or 3 weeks ago with City of Heroes. And now every WildStar fan is like, holy shit, really? We might get WildStar back? And the idea of WildStar coming back, run by a private server group, licensed by NCSoft, that's fucking exciting to me. That is like, oh god, there's hope. Oh god, there's hope.
Carpium.
It is. So grab yourself a can of Coca-Cola, because if anybody knows Narc, no hope, not allowed. Y'all play video games? Welcome back, Strog. Yes. We do play video games. I play too many video games.
No, I just pay for I just pay for sub and AFK.
Back in Wrath of the Lich King. No, back in Legion, not Wrath of the Lich King. I spent I don't know how many hours just running a circle around Dalaran, not doing anything. Just like watching YouTube videos. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I just remember running around Dalaran for fucking hours. That's what I do. They just want to have a sub. Hi, Mixie. Eulinda's adorable. Thank you. Honestly, if fucking WildStar, if a private server opened up for WildStar, was licensed by NCSoft, and they charged like a $3 subscription, and a portion of that had to go to NCSoft for the license, that would be the dream. That would literally become my main MMO right there.
If it ever does, I might give it a go.
There is a private server in the works right now, but the code for WildStar was never released. So there's things they did get access to, but other than that, they're like literally trying to rebuild the game. And they don't have combat down, I think. It's a little bit like, if I remember correctly. Speaking of games that private servers are working on, HOTS is apparently being remade. Heroes of the Storm. And they have pretty much everything they need because it's made on the StarCraft 2 engine. So, like, they've just remade Heroes of the Storm. You can still play Heroes of the Storm, but if you want it with, like, patches, new characters, updates, there's apparently a pretty good private version of it.
Apparently there's a private server of 1.0 Final Fantasy 14.
Oh. Yeah, I can see that. I don't know who the fuck would want to play that, but...
The same people are still playing 11. Also, apparently, like, they removed, like, the transitions as well. So you could just, like, run around everywhere.
Oh, that's actually impressive. Custom HOTS in StarCraft 2, we even got custom heroes and some talent reworks. What heroes have they added? I'll never forgive Blizzard for axing Tony Hawk 3+4 remake. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. When all the sexual assault lawsuit stuff came out in 2020, I think, I hated Blizzard. I boycotted them. I was like, I'm so done with this company. They're soulless now. I don't know if they ever had a soul, but, you know, clearly it's all about the money. I hate them. I found myself being a really negative person over it. It's like if somebody mentioned Blizzard around me, I was like, you know about this, you know about that, and you still support them? Blah, blah, blah. I'll never support them. And I just found myself, not that I'm, like, bagging on you, Strog, for doing this. I'm just saying for me personally. I just found myself being super negative about them. And, like, after a year or two of that, I was like, you know what? It's fucking every company. It's not just Blizzard. There isn't a single company out there that, if given the opportunity, won't bleed humanity dry. Bag on me all unite, like. And so I started playing WoW again, and I've been having a lot of fun with WoW. There's moments where I'm like, oh, this isn't fun anymore, but, like, I've just grown as a person, and I stopped playing. I don't need to stop playing and be like, ugh, WoW ruined my life, they did this, and, like, you know, I could be having fun, but they don't know what they're doing. Now it's just like, oh, it's a downturn patch. I could just not play. Typically, if I am complaining about stuff, it's just for the content of stream. But it's a lot easier for me to just, like, not play stuff anymore. Celendis and Talendar are a couple new ones. I don't know who either of those are. Talendar sounds like that would be StarCraft 2. I have no clue who Celendis is. Both are Protoss? What's the fucking point if they're only adding one faction of StarCraft 2? There's no way those are the only two characters. I need to find a list. If you find a list, Gale, share with me. But I'm, like, super interested in this now. I'm like, I gotta go find who the fuck they're adding. You must construct additional pylons. Construct D's nuts. I was actually a pretty good, shit, what is his name? Proteus? The little worker drone character in HOTS. I was pretty good at playing that guy. Galendis is Protoss High Executor. Galandar is a Purifier Templar Warrior. Oh. I don't know enough about Protoss to know what those do. It was so funny because it yelled at you every time. For the very brief amount of time I played StarCraft 2. I played Zerg. Hi, Gigi. What's up, Bits? Am I allowed to shoot bots on site before they do anything? Also, fuck you. I get really hesitant when I see people join and it's like they're probably a bot. If they have a creation date, if they're a Discord member since like October 2023, axe them. You can fucking take them out. The one co-op Talendar was called Phoenix instead. Oh, I remember Phoenix. Okay. Wait, hang on. Wasn't Phoenix in HOTS? Did you think I was a bot? No. Because you had a creation date that was like kind of older, didn't you? Sorry, mic didn't work, but hi. Wait, did you leave? Did I not see the... Wrong's still here. Hang on. In instance 3... Well, heck. I would have liked to hear your voice. I understand you've got mic problems. Hi, Gigi. I hope all is well. Yes, Phoenix is in. Phoenix is the Dragoon, but Talendar is the Praetor Purifier. Okay. So it's like a different version of that? Okay. Yeah, I've been decent. I know you've been fucking overworking yourself. 2 jobs is... The whole reason I didn't start streaming years ago is because I was working 1 job. And I've always been the type of person where it's like, once I do 1 thing a day, I'm wiped out. So like, if I have a job, I can't do fucking anything after that. Yeah, but no choice. I know. You said that last time as well, and I'm just like, ah. It makes me ragey. Kinda same since Talendar was made by Brain Scans of Phoenix. How the fuck you think I feel? Probably really mad. The first time I talked to you about it, I think you had said that it was like just a transition. You had 1 job and you were going to work at the 2nd job, and once that was more situated and you were like a manager or something, then you would quit the 1st job. And I'm guessing stuff has changed. You don't have to share in Twitch chat at all if you don't want to. Now that you're saying it's not really optional, it's making me think of my college roommate who... He worked at a sandwich shop. And then he got a call service job, so he quit the sandwich shop job. But then he got in a car accident and his car got totaled. And it was like, he can't pay for this. And so he had to go back to the sandwich job and work 2 jobs for a while. For years. And it was just like, damn, that sucks. So they kind of the same, but still considered different. Also, I find this kind of funny how HOTS essentially did a full circle. Still didn't get to that point, but it might look like I still will have to do both. I looked at the assistant manager pay, it's not enough. I hope everything like goes your way, Gigi. I hope it all just... Everything comes up, Gigi. I'm always cheering for you. Hi, Bacon. What game is this from? It looks so familiar. Surprisingly enough, this is World of Warcraft. HOTS was originally a custom map in StarCraft 1, become standalone, and now became a custom map in StarCraft 2. That's really funny. We're actually almost at the end of our walk. I would too, but I'm out of hope. Just gotta keep moving. You got this, Gigi. I don't know how long it'll last, but you got this. Hi, Sarahs. Kind of like how Dota was in Warcraft 3. What are we at distance-wise? 6.1? We're gonna be at like 6.2 when we end. You got this, Gigi. Kinda bacon, though Dota became a thing because of HOTS. Also, hi, you and how be. I'm good. I'm good. I haven't had much time for stuff because I got my Star Wars thing started. But Star Wars has been really fucking fun. Vegan protein powder. Hell yeah. It's so weird that a custom map in Warcraft 3 became an entire game genre. Yeah. Yeah. No? Okay, so like Dota... Hold on. Dota was a thing... Was just a custom map, right? And then HOTS was a game. And then Dota 2 was its own standalone game, right? Was Dota ever just its own standalone game? The MOBA genre started with HOTS. Dota made it popular. I feel like that's wrong, Gale. I think the MOBA genre started with Dota, the game map, and then League of Legends made it popular. And then HOTS was a thing later on. To say things happened because of HOTS, that feels wrong. Because I think of Heroes of the Storm. Started with the Warcraft 3 mod. When you say HOTS, I'm wondering if you mean the standalone game HOTS, or if, like, the old StarCraft game mode was called HOTS then. StarCraft 1 HOTS? Was it actually called HOTS? It was Dota, yes, as the Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 1 game mode. Dota was a custom map in Warcraft 3. One of the people who worked on it went on to League of Legends. There were other ones like Heroes of Newerth, then Valve made Dota 2 with one of the other creators of Dota. Dang, being a nerd sounds complicated. Sometimes. Oh, we're almost there. We go up this hill and we're done. I need to redo this video at some point. There's a few points of it that I'm just like, this is not good. Heroes of the Storm came after Dota 2. Blizzard tried to sue Valve because they claimed they own the word ancient. Imagine thinking you own the word ancient because Dota stands for Defense of the Ancients. First widely accepted game was Aeon of Strife, a fan-made custom map released in 2002 for StarCraft, in which 4 players each control a single powerful unit and, aided by weak computer-controlled units, compete against a stronger computer. Defense of the Ancients, Dota, was created in 2003. Right, it was AOS and StarCraft 1. Why did I think it was called HOTS? That's what I was like, there's no way it was called HOTS, right? Because Blizzard, they might, like, do a nod to something and reference something, but they, like, if somebody used a name before them, they're gonna be like, well, we can't use that now. Get schooled, kids. I've never heard of AOS. I know I knew it, but I misremembered the name. I'm sitting here like... I don't doubt this. I don't doubt what Gale is saying, but I feel like it couldn't have been called HOTS. But maybe it was, and just everybody thinks of Dota? Exhibits, thank you. Not you, you're sus. What the fuck? I say that because I think I'm actually the oldest one here right now. You were Freya. Freya's probably asleep right now. But you were Freya. There was a time when Dota 1 was more popular than Warcraft 3 itself. That's crazy. Thought it was Hotspur, forgot it was AOS. Yeah. We're there. We're there. Gigi has joined your instance. Pog. I'm 28 and feel like that's 90 in internet years. I'm 32. And that is ancient in internet years.
Yeah.
I am...
Boomer!
Yep, there it is. I'm the boomer. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Hold on. I'm not going to close out this time. Instead,
old.
we're going to change our pin. We're going to change our pin first. Move this, move this. Sound. And then title. It was 6.2? Oh, it was 6.3. 6.3 miles, and now we rest. Done. And then we're gonna spy on people. We'll turn 37 this year? Oh, I didn't know that about you, Rook. Still younger than Proxy. Yeah, AOS started the genre, but Dota All-Stars and such and Warcraft 3 made it more popular. And League and Han arrived, and Dota 2. Why the Zoomers bullying us millennials? I'm 30 plus 6. The 30 tells you I'm old. The 6 is my denial number. No, I thought it was HOTS in StarCraft 1. Who are we spying on? Oh, there's so many people to spy on. We're gonna spy on this person for now. But that's not something you guys need to know about. For now, we're gonna fix our trackers. Everybody look away. This is embarrassing. I don't want you to see this.
I'm staring at you.
No, don't. This is embarrassing. Where? Okay, there it is. My fucking new track belts don't come until the 25th. I'm like, what the fuck? That's so long.
Track this.
Okay.
Okay.
Also seem like it's currently just those 2 new heroes in Resurgence of the Storm. Really? Both Protoss. That's... Clearly whoever's running this private server just likes Protoss. That hair is still in my eye. And I don't like it.
Hey, not. I hope you're
Okay, got it.
Good.
Nope.
I don't have much time, so I just want see how
Oh, there we go. There we go.
some T-pose on me. That maybe that stands for dominance.
Strog is still AFK. Fix trackers, fix title. I put chili powder on popcorn. This kills the Ewan. Strog, you can't be eating popcorn now. You need to get back in VR. We gotta fucking...
Popcorn's pug as fuck.
We gotta fucking go.
Yeah, you gotta fucking go do something. What the fuck you doing? You move that.
Chatting. Where are we going? Let's go to Afterglow. I haven't been there in 4 or 5 days. And it's new and I love it.
Summer.
Portal. Well, I'm 26 years of age and I'm losing the race. Looking. Hi, Slayer. It's still somewhat a new thing, so there's still more happening. It's only 15 heroes, 2 being new. Oh, okay. They don't have all the, like, existing heroes in. Yeah, I'm eating popcorn. I'll be there in a second. Cuddle appointment can wait Cuddle appointment can wait a couple minutes. It can. Where are we going? We could go to the tower. I do always like the tower. Gotta switch to our naked avatar. That is not naked right now. Haha. I'm forgetting how to go up there. We don't go to the pool to get there. Oh, my hair's looking weird because this avatar, it's got the weird collider thing with the hair. Nope. And they can't properly replicate everything, so many heroes would need changes. Really? Is that a dead end? Huh. Uh-huh. What, the hair collider? My hair is weird because it doesn't have a collider there. I feel like we're just gonna end up in the tower anyway. Well, these beanbags. No, we'll use these beanbags. This is the other really good spot. Well, there we go. Since they can't just port from HOTS to StarCraft 2 and some stuff wouldn't just work on StarCraft 2, go sit in your tower. No, I'm sitting outside by the loft above the pool. Yeah, that's more direct. This is like a smaller place for everybody to sit on. It's got the really cool like city in the background. No like windows or walls behind it. In Night City, you can become. I never played that game. And I've said I like want to do walking videos there, but like we'll see. Ah, that's a chill vibe for real. Become. Thank you for coming. Welcome. I don't know what I like more, the Final Fantasy version or the Johnny shit, what's his last name? Johnny Silverhand. I don't know if I like the Final Fantasy Scions one or the Johnny Silverhand one. Every Christmas, people tell me the Lord is come. Plans for today. We are going to, we gotta spy on somebody. Aiko just went live, and I have to spy on him. Actually, I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna use 3 windows for access overlay. That way I can not just collect channel points, but literally see his shenanigans. We're gonna hang out for a bit. We're going to take a nap. I'm gonna sleep in VR because I'm fucking addicted to falling asleep on people. And I need that daily now. Silver cummy hands. Oh my god. And then we'll play Star Wars with Nondary. If you want to hang out for that, we'll be in the Discord. And then after that, I need to fix the Labyrinthos video. If I have time, I'll record Elpis. I should have time. I should have plenty of time. I had time to record Ultima Thule after Nap, Star Wars, and Ballers, so I should definitely have time for Elpis and fixing Labyrinthos. That's the day today. Kinda full, kinda busy, but I don't know. Busy days are good. My busy days are like the fun kind of busy. I feel guilty when people are like, yeah, I have to work 12 hours. I'm like, dear God, I'm so sorry. I have nothing to apologize for, but I'm still so sorry. But yeah. Who made it here? It's just me and Kersey. I can't believe Gigi portal dodged us. Oh my god. That's okay. I still love you, Gigi. Oh, he's dodged? No.
Dodge these.
No, I don't want to.
I got a new outfit, you want to say?
Yeah, I do.
It's kind of broken though, but...
Mm-hmm. I'd love to see your new outfit. Where your clothes at? Oh, I see. Do a quick turn.
Like breaks the...
I do like it. I will say one thing for like streams and for beach day. It's a little close to skin colored, which can be interpreted as wearing nothing.
I say the pink one, I'm like, oh, that looks good.
I think it looks great.
Like, load it in.
It just has a problem where, like, things that are close to skin color, if people are watching it, like, not the highest graphic settings, or it's a little far away from screen, it can, like, blend a bit and look like nudity, right? And people can report that.
What?
And so, like, one of the rules, a rule of Twitch is, like, you know, no nudity on screen, right? But if you're wearing something that was close to skin colored, that could be reported as nudity. And the thing is, it's within the rules, right? It's totally within the spirit of the rules. It's totally within the law of the rules. But it's missing the, like, interpretation of the rules. And if somebody, like a Twitch dev, looked at that and they were like, oh, yep, this is nudity, banned for 3 days, move on to the next ticket, they're wrong.
God.
But it doesn't matter if they're wrong because they have been the one to ban it, right? And so you could appeal that. You could be like, hey, this isn't nudity. This is a skin-colored shirt. It's not even skin-colored. It's just pink. At which point, you know, a Twitch dev could see that ticket, read it, and if they're just like, I have a big quota today, not even look at it and be like, no, keep the ban up. And so it's very much like, it's like when somebody sets a fence and the rule is don't go over the fence. Going too close to the fence gets you in trouble. That's called empathy. It's cool. I actually forgot what we were talking about with the empathy thing. It takes me a second to eat popcorn because I use chopsticks. There was a video in, I think it was Daily Dose, I'm not entirely sure. It might have been this other meme compilation I saw. Where this guy was at like a soccer game. And he had popcorn, and he was just like holding the popcorn bucket up to his face and just like blip, 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 and like touching them with his tongue to like eat them like Yoshi. I'll just take the fucking Butterfingers. I'll just take a layer and wash my hand later.
I haven't had popcorn in forever.
Same, actually. I used to love it. I used to fucking destroy popcorn. Oh yeah, I've dabbled in the Yoshi too. Chopsticks for popcorn just sounds more sophisticated. I admit to eating popcorn like Yoshi. I think my default would just be, you know, grabbing one at a time with 3 fingers. And then washing my hand after. Same, my store doesn't have plain popcorn usually. I always got movie theater butter popcorn. The fucking, whatever the Blue Packets brand is, I'd always get that movie theater popcorn, and it's literally just fucking essence of butter. By the end, you literally have like a crust layer of popcorn on your fingertips. God, I'm getting sleepy kind of fast. We had a good walk. I'm happy with that walk. Star Wars. We're gonna do the third planet. Yeah, my particular brain chemistry hates dirty fingers. I don't mind dirty fingers, and I'm actually kind of okay with, like, getting food all over my fingers and licking them. Fuck, I gotta get in there. So, like, popcorn, if I get a bunch of butter on my fingers, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, blip, blip, blip on those fingers. If I eat crackers, I'll do that. I don't know. I don't have a problem with, like, finger licking food. Now, I have to, like, wash that hand before I touch anything. If it's, like, if I get anything on my hands and I clean them, I'm like, okay, I literally need to, like, go to the bathroom and, like, water and soap this off until I touch anything. Especially, like, a keyboard or a mouse. That, to me, is just like, no. No! But what's the food I did that with? Oh, it was Flavor Blasted Goldfish. I'd eat Flavor Blasted Goldfish and literally just get a layer of the cheddar dust on my fingertips. Today's Thursday. It'll be the last day of Star Wars in our, like, 4-day block of Star Wars. Switches to eating with hands. Alright, help me out, Eland. Okay. Sexually sucks on your finger for way too long. Tomorrow will be Baldur's Gate again. I'm blue, right? Yeah, I'm blue. Tomorrow will be Baldur's. Saturday will finally be a day of, like, no commitments. That's, like, my one day off. And I say day off, I still do productive stream stuff then. Say the line bits. No? What the heck, Bits? Why not? Reverse psychology works every time. I thought about where I'm going today. Who's live? I might go to somebody who I've never raided before. I've seen them around. I don't actually know them that well, but a lot of my friends are friends with them. No, Strong, you wanted me to say it for satisfaction and called it reverse psychology because I didn't. Did I? Or did I trick you? I don't know which one Strog went with. I'm like tired and exhausted, but at the same time not sleepy. Because I actually got a lot of sleep last night. I slept for 5 hours. That's way more than I usually do. I spy a German in another chat? Are you talking about Zuvi and Aiko's chat? Oh, Rain? Well, yeah. Etsuko's live, right? I can't believe you're ratting out somebody for not being in my chat. Nobody's, like, mandated to be here, Bits. They can go watch other streamers if they want. No, I'm going to bother them. I can't believe this, Bits. That's toxic. You're gonna pull a juice on me and be like, Yulin's crying and, like, absolutely upset that you don't hang out in his stream anymore. And then send him a clip that says, like, what? Rain can go watch Etsuko. They don't have to be here. You know, it's always a treat when they're here, but, you know, I'm not, like, ever gonna guilt trip somebody to be around. Goodbye, Yulin. Shut up. Hee hee. I feel like I had something to talk about. I just forgot it. Just fucking hard forgot it. Good. Star Wars. The stories have been good. I haven't seen anything new yet because I've been doing the Imperial Agent and the Consular, which are literally like two things I played not the most of, but saw a lot of the story of. And so I haven't seen anything new yet. Originally I was gonna be evil on my Consular.
Oh shit!
I don't know if I'm still gonna do that.
Oh.
Jersey, you need to set up your toggles to be like more difficult to do on accident.
That wasn't an accident. Something didn't turn on.
There's a little clip in. That's super cool though.
Yeah, it clips there and there. It's annoying.
They're like sparkles in it.
Yeah, I had sparkles.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Get a load of this.
I saw. And the first thing I did was be like, wow, that looks super cool. Now hang on, let's talk about this for streaming.
I think I overheard that in the background. I was, you're like, wow, nice. So actually,
I want to be positive with it,
I got some thoughts on that.
but
Yeah.
I will say this lighting changes like the color of some objects, so
Sleepy.
Yulin, let's go driving in VR chat. I'm not against driving in VR chat.
Oh, who is that?
I'm in a weird spot where like all my shit dies after I finish napping. Like I literally wake up from my nap and my trackers and hands are dead. So to like do anything in VR chat with people, I have to like not do the nap. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. I really like that part.
That's the payoff.
It is a payoff. But it feels like it inhibits me getting a lot of other things done. Like joining Ico or Leafeons when they're streaming VR chat.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just like, I don't know. I wish I could be in two places at once. That I'll get on
just
right
buy
now.
a clone.
Just buy a clone. I don't know if I want to go driving right now, Bits. I can see myself getting comfy and falling asleep somewhat soonish. If you're already on... Shit, we might try it.
What if you fell asleep while you were driving?
No, that's really bad.
I need to pay closer attention to my model.
Yulin, let's go driving in VR chat. Good, I'll get on right now. Bits has launched Risk of Rain 2.
Hey, what the fuck?
You know what's really messed up? He's never asked me.
I like that.
He's never asked me to play Risk of Rain with him. You literally, I literally just said I didn't want to go driving right now. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I have actually win.
Whoa. Whoa.
When?
Why my neck looks so damn long? What the heck?
Because I would have. In December on stream, was I like, I can't today because I have so much stuff to do, and you haven't asked me since? Do you want to play Saturday? Yeah, you said we'll play on Monday. Then I played, I think, Baldur's Gate 3. I see. No, I would love to play. I'd love to play Risk of Rain with you. Are you new to it, or is it something you've been playing for years and just getting back into it? Or did you ever even stop? Not new at all? Okay. I want to play games with you. I do too, Sarah's, but you play weird games. To imply that any game is weird. Sarah's and I have very different interests in games, so there's not too much overlap in what we want.
Kitty on me.
Oh yeah. Okay, Sarah's. I mainly play FPS, so it's almost impossible to play anything with him. Hi, Farisu. Hop on WoW, Yulin. Trying to fish for blue sunglasses in Gilneas. I haven't done the Gilneas stuff yet. I was thinking about doing it Saturday. Maybe tomorrow. I'm sure we can figure out a middle ground. I'm sure we can. Actually, Saris, you're not super big on MMOs, but you do like sci-fi stuff. I've been playing through Star Wars: The Old Republic. I'm planning to level 8 different characters in that, if you want to level one of those with me. Man, I thought I faked my stream library because I have Stardew. I did. I saw Stardew on the list. I was like, no fucking shot. And then I saw the name at the top right. I was like, fuck, that actually is him. He has Stardew. He just has it. I mean, I could try it. I'll look into it. It's Sarah's. So it's an old MMO. It's very much based on like World of Warcraft and stuff. It has gone free to play and it's under EA. It is the worst MMO monetization I've ever seen. You get to level 5, you get a hat, and they're like, hey, just so you know, if you subscribe, you can click the option to hide your helmet. It's like, you can fucking what? That's so trash. It's everything. Everything they can snipe you on, like a nickel and a dime, they will. But you don't need to pay anything to level up on the character storyline, so that's the goal. Character storylines and walking videos. Wow, you're not believing Bits' library. Bits is absolutely the type to fake his library, though. That is something that he would 100% do. He didn't need to, but he could have. No, I'm not. I don't believe you. I think you would. I think you would do that, Bits. That'd be a waste of time. It would take a little bit of extra time. If you could do it easily and fast, you would, for a joke. That's why I think you would do it. Empire or Republic? I'm leveling 4 characters on each, Sarah's. So, if you have a preference, go with that one. I can do it easily and fast, then it's not really a waste of time, is it? I don't do it because it doesn't make sense to, Lamau. If it made sense for a joke, you would then? I don't understand this argument, Bits. No? Okay. I see that as a waste of time. I can do it easily and fast and in no time. Alright. Why would I fake having something in my library when people can see my library? Okay, Bits. You know what? You're right. You're so right. Wow. What was I even talking about? You've 100% changed my mind on this. You're so right.
When he's right, he's right.
Yeah, when he's right, he's right, you know? I've changed my mind. Oh, you're so right. Um. Is it time? I think it's time. I'm getting sleepy.
EP.
Eepy. I don't have to go far for a good ending screen.
Nice.
Oh, not anchored. Auto level. You just look right at the city there. Okay. We're gonna rate somebody. We did 6.3 miles. It was like 6.43 miles. And I was like, damn, I really want to put 6.4, but that's technically rounding down. We're gonna go to Chromia. I don't know her super well, but like I've seen her around a lot of my friends for years. So we're going there. Flash Raid. Chromia. We've talked about her a bit on the stream anyway. They're playing Monster Hunter World. So that's kind of why I was like, oh, that game. I kind of want to see how good they are at it. I remember watching Fusty Lugs. She was streaming Monster Hunter Worlds at one point, and I was like, oh, I wonder if they're good. And Fusty Lugs was fucking cracked at it, so I'm kind of expecting the same thing with Chromia. That being said, thank you everybody for keeping me company. We'll be back tomorrow. I need to fix that video. I love you. Oh wait, did I open their stream yet? No, I didn't. I want to make sure I don't get an ad first. This is really annoying when I raid somebody and then I get an ad and I can't hear what they're saying. Oh yeah, see, I have an ad. I have an ad for 30 seconds. I need to stall for 30 seconds. What the fuck is happening with my eye? I'm like, have something flashing in my eye. It's really bad. Is it like the specific spot I'm standing in? No, I think it's the spot I'm looking. Anyway, I love you. Bye. Where's my mouse? There it is.
You're back. And the